For a 4-4-2.
He didn't know what was going on in the room.
Elias managed to refrain from swearing.
He said, if you've got a problem with me, let's sort it out in the gym.
He's exactly the same with our lot. The thing is...
Oh, come on! Come on! Where has that come from?
Yeah.
They brought to the door. You know, look at the...
What a performance, the guys...
That we ruled off quite stupid things like that.
Live from Style Space at the Supporters Club. Right!
But he was getting a bit tired, I thought.
Come on! Here we go! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Go!
Good evening and welcome back to West Ham Irons United, and we have some early team news for you guys. We're hearing that there's two changes and that man Jesse Lingard starts alongside, yes, you have seen it on the ticker tape along the bottom, Fredericks starts. What we're hearing is that Fredericks comes in for Bowen, and we're not too sure yet on the other player that Lingard is replacing, but we're kind of understanding that we're going back to 5 in the back line. So let me know your thoughts on that potential. Here we go. So this is the lineup we've been told. Fabianski in goal. Fredericks, Soufal, Ogbonna, Dawson and Creswell. Rice, Souček, Lingard, Benrahma and Antonio. So Bowen and Fornals have been rested and are replaced by Fredericks and Lingard. So whilst that is happening, I'll let the comments come on in. Keep chatting away, guys, amongst yourselves, and I'll get the team put in. And like I said, we will be getting that official confirmation literally in 7 minutes time. We are having several guests coming on through the evening, so do bear with me while I do absolutely everything in the backgrounds. This video isn't sponsored by OneFootball, but if you really want to see it, I could be nice to you guys and put it on for you. So I'll maybe put it on and gives me a chance to put the lineup in the ticker tape along them.
OneFootball have teamed up with West Ham Irons United in sponsoring our channel for the Matchday Live videos, our Highlights in Words review videos, and the West Ham Weekly videos. OneFootball is a fantastic app that you can download onto your device by clicking the link on the description below, which takes you to the Android shop or the Apple shop, but it's completely free to download. Whatever football information you want to get, just set up the simple notifications where you can receive the latest football news on West Ham or any other football news that interests you as well. You can get up to the minute stats, breaking news, team lineups and live scores as they happen. It really is a one-stop footballing platform with a whole variety of up-to-the-minute football news and, as mentioned, completely free. So please do click on the link below and download, which will also help our channel out. Thank you.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. Tonight's video is not sponsored by OneFootball, but we can't help but play it. Listen, I'm going to do a rundown of it, but you can see the starting 11 that we've been told that starts. So I'm going to go through the comments. It's going to be interesting to see how this is. I'm actually, I think it's harsh-ish on Bowen, but I did mention it in the preview last night with Matt, that I felt like maybe that Bowen was potentially going to get rested, and borderline harsh on Fornals, you could say. But we're now talking about a Premier League proven player, as of late not been so much, and Lingard starting in the lineup. And let's not forget that subject, prior to when we moved to the formation of the 4 at the back, we were concerned about going to 4 in the back, and we played with 5 in the back. So yeah, we'll get all the confirmation as soon as we get it through, but that's what we've been told. As you can see, the team along the bottom ticker line is what we have been told is confirmed. So we'll come and say hi to everyone in the chat. Toby, come on you Irons, what's your thoughts on the lineup? Like I said, if it is that, I think what we'll have is I don't know, I'll go through some of the chat and we'll get talking about it in a minute. Alain's Los Firmines, hello. Thank you very much for joining us. Hello, Pete. Glad you are here. Daily, evening all evening. Come on, you irons, let's be having you. Yes, absolutely, mate. Long Dark Tunnel, Free, Still Suaku. Long Dark Tunnel Villa are solid. They are, mate. They really are. We'll talk about that in a minute. Daily, let's hope we play some fearless football tonight. We don't need another fearful performance and hoofball tactics. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. It doesn't matter the way you look at it. What we've got in Lingard is a pacey, moving forward midfielder, striker, depends on what position he's going to be playing. So, like I said, we've got the team here. Lingard and Benrahma have the ability to play pretty much kind of anyway. Well, let's have a look here. It's difficult when I see the ticker tape coming up there. So we've got 5 in the back, Soufal and Fredericks going up the wings, Ogbonna, Dawson and Creswell going through the middle, Souček, Rice protecting, Benrahma, Lingard and Antonio up top. So you're kind of thinking, is it a 5-2-2-1? Yeah, we'll kind of discuss that as we go along here. Let's hope we are fearless football today. We don't need another fearful performance in foot and hoofball tactics. Absolutely, mate. Pete Chapman, let's hope they can keep Grealish quiet tonight and stop him being shot from Rosed every tackle. Hopefully, mate. Garino is saying evening everyone. Come on, you irons. Let's have a great performance against Greg Lagunas here. Let's see what's happening. Evening all from Jake. Hope you're well, mate. Marcus Leap, come on you irons. Yes I am, Jake, mate. Yes I am. But we've got several guests, as you know, and I think you're popping on as well. Lee Vassallo, hey everyone, looking forward to the match. Peach, thank you very much for checking in. Hope you're staying with us. Peachy boy, Peachy brother, stay with us, mate. Strange Soufal, what Strange? Hi Scott, hope you're well. Boo to Zach Parker. Mate, the lineup is rumoured and not confirmed. We're just getting all the team news in as we speak. Yeah, we are getting it confirmed that what we have said is true. Yeah. God, I'm getting so many messages coming through right now, and it's tough while I'm doing it live. I'm just wanting to bring you as much of the information as possible. People are guessing it's potentially a mixture of 2 formations, actually, whether or not we go 4-3-3, 5 at the back. I don't know. All we're doing is bringing you into the team. We're not really too sure how he is going to line up, so we'll see kind of what everyone's predicting. But as you've seen with Jose Mourinho, he convinces teams that he's going to go a certain way, and he doesn't know the way. Joan, it's an exciting lineup. It absolutely is. I'm buzzing about this lineup. They need a rest. That's okay. Absolutely, mate. Surprised Lingard draws directly in. Scott, I said last night in the preview that we don't have a clue where Moyes is at with this, although he alluded to the fact that Lingard was extremely fit and ready to rock and roll. The difference between Lingard, I say, and Bowen, the likes of Bowen and Benrahma, is that Lingard's been Premier League proven for many years, where David Moyes has consistently said about Championship players that they need time to settle into the league, but he's never said that about a Premier League player. So in theory, he's come fit from Manchester United. He'll be ready to rock and roll. Zach, why do you not think that'll be the lineup, mate? I mean, we're pretty convinced that is the lineup, but why? I take it you don't like it. Is that it's not 5 at the back? I don't know what it is actually, but listen, at the end of the day, JH, mate, we're not 100% too sure what formation he'll play until he starts. I mean, is he going to play? He could do a 4-4-2 and put Lingard up with Antonio. I mean, he's done it before. Lingard has covered 5 positions in his Manchester United career. So, yeah, let's see. I take it everyone's laughing at Stell's video. Yep, absolutely, guys. Stell was a good sport. If only you knew. I'm only joking. Garino, I think you should do the freestyle Lasso video until we sign a striker. Has anyone not freed him yet? Absolutely not, mate. Absolutely not. He's not getting freed. That's the thing. Let's see here what everyone is saying. Bowen could be an impact sub. Scott, I don't think that Bowen's going to be a sub continually, you know, moving forward. I think I said last night we've got games coming thick and fast, and we're going to have to utilise our squad. And there's an example of Moyes utilising his squad. He's put in Lingard and given Fornals and Bowen a rest. Fornals and Bowen, in particular Fornals, has been a fantastic player for us this season, covering so much ground, not converting goals, not getting many assists, etc. But yeah, I think he'll come back into the side, no problem. Lingard starts. Wow, yeah. Absolutely, mate. I'm buzzing about him. I'm buzzing about him starting. Absolutely buzzing about him starting. Words and pictures. Well, hold on a minute. We'll have the official team news now. So let me get all the images for you, and then what we'll do is we'll take a look at the official lineup when it comes through there. And like I said, yep, that's confirmed, guys. That is the confirmation of the starting lineup. That Lingard, like we said, starts, as does Fredericks as well. I would be surprised if it's not going to be 5 at the back, because if it's not 5 at the back, does that mean that Moyes is going all out attacking? Get your comments in, please, and let me know your thoughts on what you think is going to be his favoured formation for tonight's lineup. But like I said, in the bottom there, that is the confirmed team. 100%. We've given you the team news, so that's good to see, and it's positive news, guys. I'm really quite happy with that. And then I'm going to take a look at the bench while I'm here as well. So we've got on the bench David Martin, Issa Diop, Balbuena, Johnson, Lanzini, Fornals, Bowen, Yarmolenko, and Odu Biku. And then what we'll do is we'll bring up the Aston Villa team in a second as well. So sorry guys, bear with me please. I will be 2 seconds and we'll get ready to rock and roll. Here we are. Yes, words and pictures. I'm alone, running it solo. Don't know where everyone is. I'm a busy man myself, but hey ho, I'm not going to let you guys down. Not going to let you guys down. I can make it as fun on my own, don't worry. Bowen maybe a super sub, last 20 minutes, who knows. I think that's maybe what, Scott, you were meaning. I think you were possibly meaning that he's going to be a super sub today, but not like moving forward. Bowen, Joan, you're saying was a bit pants on Sunday. We need to rest a few players now, and that's the key. Having, you know, squad depth gives opportunity, and you want good players at West Ham, no matter if it threats a very good player's West Ham position. It means that they're going to look over their shoulders and have to perform to the highest level. You know, Lingard's starting tonight, guys. He is going to be up for this, no matter what you think. And if he's up for this, he does not want to be knocked out of that team. He is going to want to stay in this starting lineup week in and week out. He's got a point to prove in the Premier League, and yeah, I think we're going to see a shining light on him today. There's a really interesting comment about to come up, but I'm just going to get the 2 images loaded up for you as we speak. I think this will be the first one coming. For some reason it's taking a little bit longer than normal. That's the substitutes one. And then, yeah, really interesting comment here coming. Get it for you now. Vinay, Lingard was an England international and must have something right in the past. Vinay, I've done a transfer video on him just before he moved. I spoke about all his stats, all his numbers, his style of play, what he does in a game. But if you ever have watched him in his career, he presses and presses and presses and presses, and that's what we lacked against Liverpool. And he is a big time player. He's played in big games, played Champions League experience, Europa League experience, England international. He's got goals in him left, right and centre. His most effective position at Manchester United was as a left winger. His stats were crazy from that position. Toby Sampson, interesting, Anton. I didn't know Moyes had this level of rotation in him. But this is the thing I'm saying about Moyes. Once every now and then something creeps in that reminds you of the old David Moyes, but 9 times out of 10 during this stint at West Ham, he is changing things dramatically and changing the way that we think, and it's not a negative that he's changing things. It's a positive. It's a good thing. It's a good move. It's a bold but good, exciting move. Here's the official graphics that we can bring to you just now. Let me just drop that comment off for a second. So as we said, Fabianski, Soufal, Dawson, Ogbonna, Creswell, Fredericks, Rice, Soucek, Lingard, Benrahma and Antonio. So and we'll get a little look at the Aston Villa team in a second. We'll go through the rest of the comments. Jones saying hi Peach, hope you're well mate. Mark Alexander, didn't see that lineup coming. If you watch the preview, we go through the lineup, and we both, myself and Matt, said we don't particularly see any changes. However, we did speak a bit about how Moyes treats the Premier League player differently to how he would with a Championship player. He also alluded to the fact in his press conference that he may that Lingard has come prepared and ready to rock and roll. And to be honest, maybe Aston Villa didn't see it. But we're going to need to watch tonight, because they've got such they're a good forward team. Aston Villa, good forward thinking, ball holding players, Grealish, Barkley, Traore. They've got Samson. That's another one I want to see if they've gone unchanged. I'm not sure if they've gone unchanged, so it's maybe worthwhile us having a look and seeing what Aston Villa's lineup is going to be. And here we go. So I should be able to put that up pretty quick for you guys. But Barkley, as expected, starts and is captain. Cash, Konsa, Mings, Target, Douglas Luiz, McGinn, El Hazi, Barkley, Grealish and Watkins. I mean, they've got threats all over their team. There's no ifs or buts about it. So we definitely need to be extremely careful when it comes to Villa. And I'm just going to upload that now as we speak. See, the thing is, when you try and upload these teams, you only get to do it when the official graphics are out. We just put these ones up, but this is the Aston Villa team that's been confirmed for tonight. Let me take that off along the bottom. Martinez, Cash, Konsa, Mings, Target, Douglas Luiz, McGinn, El Hazi, Barkley, Grealish, Watkins. And as you can see there from their bench, they've got Sanson, their winter signing from Marseille, extremely clever player. It's going to be a threat coming off the bench if he does come off the bench. Traore, great player as well. So they've got threats moving forward. I think Grealish is on 9 goals this season so far. Let's have a look and see what they are. I spoke about it. Oh no, wrong one. That's the one here. It's come in. And he's got, I believe he's got something like 6 assists for the season. So he's been involved in 15 of 34 of Aston Villa's goals. So Jack Grealish has got 6 goals, and 9 assists. So he's definitely going to be a threat. Add to that Ollie Watkins scoring 8 goals, and then John McGinn. I mean, he's like the unsung hero for Villa as well, so he's definitely going to be a threat also. But let's go back into the comments. If it's not 5 at the back, then Fredericks is right wing. Well, he did put him there at the end of the Liverpool game, so it's going to be an interesting one. This could be a bit like Liverpool with 3 at the front. It could be, and we listen. Sometimes we lack. Do you know what? Maybe Moyes is going, you know what, Antonio, you've had a couple of chances. We've got an opportunity to attack this defence. The defence for Villa, they've got 10 clean sheets this season. But we were speaking to the Villa fan last night, and he said that their keeper's been one of their better players, keeping shots out. When you look at the statistics, they've got 78 blocked shots. So, you know, their keeper is doing a good job for them in keeping out and giving them 10 clean sheets. They've only conceded 21 goals to West Ham. I think, is it 27 goals? I think West Ham were as well. It's terrible, isn't it? I should have this up for you. Keep the comments coming in though, guys, and we will go through them in a second. Dawson will score again, fearless in attack and defence. He's a fantastic. Do you know what? He's massively surprised me. Well, again, I don't know. Like, go back and look at my video I done of Dawson. I spoke about his history, what his style of play is, you know, what his history in the Premier League is, what teams he's played for, all that sort of stuff. And at the time when we signed him, it's not an inspiring signing, but I got the signing, completely got it, and he's been proven right. He's absolutely been proven right. Scott Randall, let's hope we're not fighting VAR and the Grealish diving team. No, I know he does do it, mate, but it still comes down to the end of the day, he is an absolutely top level player, and would you have him in your team? And I think a lot of people always turn around and go, well, I wouldn't have a diver in my team, but we've had worse. We've had people who do it, people who are at it. Well, we haven't had many big divers in the team, but when you're talking about a quality player, I mean, he has stepped up to the plate this season in the Premier League, and he's capable of doing it. I mean, no, Southgate's not a fan of him at England, but definitely need to watch Grealish here. Charlie, you're saying 4-3-2-1. Yeah, can see that, absolutely. Martin Gordon, I have a bad feeling about tonight. Martin, I see with that comment about having a bad feeling, I'm not too sure about that, because is it because it's changed? Is that what it is? Is it because it's different? Is it because you think we've lost a threat from not playing Bowen? I genuinely think Benrahma may even raise his standards when he plays with the quality that is Lingard. I don't want anyone to sit here and think I'm bigging up Lingard left, right and centre, but there's a part of me that is. But let's not forget, he's not going to play 200 appearances for Manchester United in the Premier.
Uh-oh, Anton's gone, so I'll step in, shall I? Good evening, everyone. Oh, you're there.
I don't know what happened again with my camera. I moved my laptop and I shouldn't have done it.
I can't hear you very well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you not hear me?
It's not as clear as it was a minute ago.
Oh, interesting. Has everyone got a problem with my volume, or is it just still? Maybe it's just still.
I think, no, mate, it was definitely higher a second ago, and now it's very low.
Let me have a look here. Hello, testing.
We can hear you, but it sounds like you're about 10 miles away.
Hello.
Hello. Kieran, can you hear me? I'm hoping they can.
Hello.
That's a lot better.
There we go. It's all in the settings. You can hear me now.
Damn it! I wasn't going to come on yet.
Martin Gordon, listen, we'll come on to your team in a minute. Well, still, talk to me. What's your thoughts on the team, mate?
Well, I know people are saying it's 5 at the back. I can't see it, really, because if he was going to play 5 at the back, he would have put Johnson out on the left. I can't.
Still, move your microphone up.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's it.
Right.
It's like amateur hour here. Amateur hour at West Ham United.
I don't think it's going to be 5 at the back. I think it's going to be a 4-3-3. I can't see for a minute.
You've dropped it again. You've dropped your microphone again. It needs to come. No, just put it up a little bit more, closer to your mouth. That's it. That's it.
I can't see Frederick playing left wing back. I could be wrong, but I think he's rested Bowen. See, another thing, I don't think Bowen or Fornals have been dropped. I think they've been rested because I think, unfortunately, Moyes is looking for damage limitation by putting more defenders on this game, and he's resting for the game that he thinks he's going to win, which is Fulham. So I think Frederick's going to play in Bowen's position. Are
you saying then? Say that last comment. Do you think he's resting in the thoughts that he's cheating the Fulham game? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't see that in tonight's game. I don't see that in tonight's fixture. I'm excited by this team selection.
I'm excited by the front line. I think it's going to be interesting to see how Lingard, Antonio, and Benrahma work together. But that's all we're gonna have because the rest of the team is going to defend. So it's going to be.
But Souček.
I know Souček is a box to box, but he's going to be doing a lot more defending tonight.
And Fredericks
he's going to be doing attacking.
I don't know. Still, I'm not there
either, mate.
I'm not.
Okay, let's put this to rest. It ain't 5 at the back because if he'd wanted to play 5 at the back, he would have played Johnson rather than Fredericks as a left wing back. Do we agree with that? It doesn't make sense that. So I reckon it's definitely 4 at the back, and obviously I think Fredericks is obviously replacing Bowen. Anton, just put it up a bit closer.
Sometimes. I
tell you what, off screen, mate, he keeps asking me to do the same, and I keep telling it to sod off. Stay up in Scotland. Yeah, so I think it's 4. I think it's a 4-3-3. I think it's a defensive 3 with Fredericks just making it tighter in the middle, alongside Bowen and alongside Rice and Souček. I really do. And the only players that are going to be free to attack Benrahma, Lingard, and Antonio. Lingard doesn't defend. Benrahma doesn't defend. You know, it's going to be.
Well, I tell you what. I know they're not defending types of players, but Lingard does track back. Benrahma does track back. They have done as of late.
But they're
not Lingard. I know they're not naturally. I know. I get
they're
it.
Not natural defensive-minded players. Fornals is.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's going to be damage limitation tonight. And you know, Mandy's right, putting a lot of pressure on Rice and Souček. Because we're gonna defend. He's putting us out.
But I tell you what though, Rice and Souček, this is going to be the midfield battle that you know, this is where they've got to step up to the plate. I mean, let me bring up the Aston Villa team here. We've got a guest coming on as well in a second. Removing their kind of forward threats. Watkins, Grealish, Barkley. I mean, Ilhazi, he's a forward threat. McGinn is a forward threat as well. But we can get at this team today still, and I know they've got 10 clean sheets, but having the Aston Villa fan on last night, and then when you watch a couple of their games, teams can take it to them and can actually break their defence. Their keeper's been one of their standout players this season because he's just fantastic at shot-stopping opportunities, you know? Come on, what is it? Still, thank God you're not a West Ham.
Why, Walter? Tell me why. What's wrong with what I've just said?
Walter, I agree, mate. I agree.
I think we're going out. I think we're going out to nullify those players like Grealish and Barkley and people like that.
Jake, welcome.
Hello, Jake.
Jake, come on in and talk some sense to Stell. What's your thoughts?
We definitely didn't expect that, did we? I mean, Lingard in there, happy to see him in there. Bowen needs a rest, that's for sure. He didn't look at it against Liverpool on Sunday. It's very interesting. I mean, I do agree with Stell. I think it's going to be a back four.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Voice of reason, and he's only 13.
Well, I've not actually said it's not going to be a back four. I came on and I was like, a back five. I'll tell you why I said a back five, because I was going live and you text me saying a back five. So
and then I told you to change it because you know, he could surprise us all, and he could definitely play Fredericks as a left wing back, but I can't see it.
It's a good opportunity. It's a good opportunity for Fredericks tonight.
I think I don't have a problem with Fredericks. I know he gets slaughtered a lot by a lot of fans, but I think he's all right. We've had worse right backs at West Ham, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Go on, Jake, go on.
For me, I don't think he'll be played in a kind of wing back. I think perhaps, I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Ring Alf up. Tell Alf to go and ring Moyes. But I think that so he could be played on the right. I tell you what, I ain't got a clue, guys. I ain't got a clue what's going to happen. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you guys said on the preview last night, I don't expect any changes, and we've got big changes tonight.
Got a couple of changes, yeah.
To be fair, Jake, though, if you remember the game, the preview yesterday, I did at the end say that you never know with Moyes, he might just throw in a big shock. And I think the point I'm making about Lingard is that Lingard's coming fit from a Premier League side, and he is not like what Moyes has been saying about the Championship players that need time to come into it. And he made this statement yesterday saying he's come fit. So he kind of alluded to the fact that he may start. This is One Football. This is what they're predicting. And it doesn't mean that they always are correct either, because they're not always correct. But that is what they're predicting. So let's have a look. You can see 4 back line, 2 in protecting, 3 Benrahma playing in behind.
I can't see it being a 4-2-3-1.
The thing I'll say about Lingard playing in that position, though, still, is Benrahma's been playing in the middle there. Most of the time he's been playing, and Lingard is most effective. Lingard's most effective position at Manchester United was as a left winger. That was where he made so many runs from. You know,
I think he'll play left side of Antonio, and Benrahma will play right side of him. I think there'll be a 3 up front. I think it's a 4-3-3. I think Fredericks is in there to play alongside Rice and Souček, try and tighten up that midfield, and so basically we're going to have a lot of defending tonight. I could be wrong. To be fair, I think you're going to. I think. There you go. Speak to the merchandising manager who's sitting right there. There you go. There he is.
I think you're going to be
manager.
Where am I still? Where am I? Where am I still?
Right there.
Where?
Right
Oh,
there.
God. Oh, I give up.
Right, can I go off and make some dinner before the game?
You can, Jake. Come on, then. Jake can stay with
I
me if
won't
you've
be
got
long.
some time.
Won't be long.
Jake, you've seen Aston Villa. I mean, how are you feeling about tonight's game?
Well, before I saw that Aston Villa lineup, I was pretty confident. I mean, we've always got the diver who's going to cause problems, isn't he? And kind of Watkins up front. But I do fear that they've got Barkley in there as well. They've got quite a strong bench as well. El Mohammadi, and I can't think of the geezer's name. Traore there as well. And I think that they do. There's a threat there. I think Cash that we were linked with there as well. McGinn in there. Yeah. They've got some quality there. But hopefully we've got enough. In the town, whatever we do, I think personally, I agree with what One Football said. I think that we'll go with that formation that they said.
I do as well, Jake. I think Moyes, when it comes to a player like Lingard, realises his potential, realises what he's capable of doing. Has managed him before, and like I said, he's extremely effective and has been effective on the left wing position. Now, what we've saw with Fornals and Benrahma is that they've been sparking up a nice little relationship and a nice little partnership. But there's nothing wrong with squad rotation, and there's nothing wrong with bringing a player of Lingard's quality in. And you want every single West Ham fan, whether you think it's harsh or not, wants Lingard to perform to the highest level, because what you want Lingard to do, and you want every player to do tonight, is keep the rest of the team getting into that team. Lingard, Jake, will be stepping into this game tonight absolutely buzzing to make his debut, and especially in a position if he does play in the left wing, or just like on the left forward side, to try and make his mark and prove to so many people what he's capable of doing. If he's got even remotely an attitude problem, characteristic problems, whatever, Moyes wouldn't have started him. Not whatsoever. Yeah. And I tell you what, Jake, nobody really expected him to start, which makes me think that Villa may have set up slightly different if they knew he was going to start as well.
Well, I mean, you said we all definitely didn't expect Lingard to be starting today in his kind of debut. He only came in the last week. I think we expected him to see him on the bench, but it's interesting. But for me, I think we're going to miss Fornals in there tonight. For me, I think kind of how defensively Lingard's going to be, which I'm doubting kind of, but I think we're just going to miss that work rate there tonight. I mean, Lingard could prove me wrong and kind of put in a very good defensive and attacking performance, because I think we do rely on those two wingers having the fantastic balance of knowing kind of Bowen, Fornals, they're two fantastic kind of balanced players. They know when to defend, they know when to attack, and they're good at both, aren't they? Well, Bowen and Fornals' end product isn't the best, but I think that Fredericks, if he does play Fredericks on that right hand side, not as a wing back, I think they've got big boots to fill there, Fredericks and Lingard tonight.
Yeah, people are coming in the comments saying Lingard is out. He's 100% not out. He is 100% starting tonight, and it's good. Before we get more guests coming on, do me a favour, guys, get into the chat and give me your predictions for the game tonight. Now, let's bring in our next guest, a regular on the show. Fredericks, right wing, question mark. Sis, taking away your comment or your name you've got in there, how are you feeling about our lineup?
It's a strange one. I don't know what to make of it. When I heard the rumours that there were 2 changes, I was thinking, is he really going to do what I think he's going to do? And then it got nearer to the time when the lineup come out, and then it looks like Fredericks playing right wing. I don't know what to make of it. The only thing I can think of is that this is a way to double up on Grealish and try and take him out of the game.
That's what people are saying.
That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, it's a strange lineup, to be honest with you. I mean, why he wants to bring in Lingard.
Yeah, I was going to say to you, what is your thoughts on Lingard starting? I mean, this is the way one footballer put in the formation for West Ham tonight, playing Lingard on the left, which is his most effective, without trying to bore everyone, it's his most effective position that he played for when he was at Manchester United. And he could spark up a bit of a partnership with Benrahma as well, can he not?
Yeah, it could. In fact, they could interchange. If things don't work, they can literally interchange, really. So it could really give the Villa defence on, keep them on their toes, really. If they both interchange it, and then leave Frederick right, start bombing forward, really.
Yeah.
I just don't know. It's weird. I don't know what to make of it, because I would have thought that, like, we'd proper go for it. Like, just like, you know, like, I thought it would have, like, I'm surprised he dropped like foul, to be honest with you.
See, Cess, I see it. I don't know where I see it. I see it different to a lot of West Ham fans. I see this. I get the Fredericks thing. I get that. But what we saw against Liverpool was Fredericks came on and played in the right wing position, albeit God knows really why at that stage in that game.
At that stage of the game, yeah.
But what we do know with Fredericks is he's fast, he's pacey, and he likes to get forward. So, you know, this could be Moyes trying stuff that we've not saw before. That he regularly does. I sometimes feel that Moyes is just looking at the players. They come in, they sign as a striker, and he's like, nah, you're not a striker, you're a defender. Nah, you're a winger, so I'm going to make you a goalkeeper. Like, all joking aside, you know, Fredericks has got the makings of a decent winger. And if you've got Fredericks... When I say... Wait. When I say the makings, I'm saying, like, obviously, pace... You know, there's no ifs or buts about it. He's got the pace, and if you've got two guys, Fredericks won't be cutting in and taking on players like what Lingard does. But if he can offer the crossing ability from down that right hand side and get balls into the box, we know for a fact, mate, that it's not just going to be Antonio in that box. I'll be shocked if Lingard is not in that box every single attack that West Ham are going forward. That's the difference with tonight's game, because we know Lingard pushes forward. No matter what happens, he is always in that box. Come on, talk to me.
I don't know. I'm just not keen on Fredericks, especially as a winger. I can sort of understand if he wants to just help out Kufal and just double up on Grealish, but
yeah.
Other than pace, Fredericks doesn't really offer anything else. He can't really cross, to be honest with you. He can't take on players. He can't take on players on the wing. All he is a sprinter with boots, really. That's what I see him as, really. I have to be honest with you. I don't really see Fredericks as anything else, really.
But you're saying
that's my opinion. I don't. That's my opinion. You know, he could prove me wrong. You know.
And you want him to prove you wrong.
You know, that's just my opinion. But
yeah.
He proves me wrong. He proves me wrong. Just don't kill me. Don't you know?
But people are saying that kind of they're going to have Grealish and Soufal and Fredericks double up on Grealish. For me, I mean you don't get nothing defensively to offer with Fredericks, but is he really going to be helped with to Soufal really to help defend against Grealish? That's the kind of question, really.
The biggest issue you've got when you've got, like, if you think about how Soufal performed against Liverpool, it wasn't his best game in a claret and blue shirt. He hoofed the ball forward, as did every player do in the whole game. We know what Grealish is capable of. Grealish wants teams doubling up players on him. That's how he plays his best effective football. You know, you put two players on Grealish, Grealish will absolutely thrive upon that. He has been phenomenal this season, whether you like him or not, whether you think he dives or not. He has been quite possibly, if not one of the best players in the Premier League. Do you guys agree with that?
Who's that?
Grealish.
Oh yeah, Grealish this season. Yeah, he's one of the best players this season.
Yeah. So there's no.
About it.
Yeah, and most teams now are turning up against Villa going, we need to nullify that threat. So unless Moyes is doing something that no other team can do, and using Fredericks as that player, is something to be seen. It will be interesting to see how he officially...
It's a gamble. It is a gamble, but sometimes you do have to take this risk. It's whether it pays off or not. I'm hoping it does. I'm really hoping it does. It's not just Grealish that it's the issue. Like Traore can be a handful as well. So he's another player that we have to watch out for. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And then they've got Sanson on the bench. Their new signing as well. We all know his creativity, his ability to create. So they've got options off the bench. But then again, West Ham do as well. Let's take a look at our bench here. We've got Martin and who will be the backup goalkeeper. Diop, Balbuena, Johnson, Lanzini, Fornal, Bowen, Yarmolenko, and Odebiku. And maybe Johnson's there. Maybe we might see an appearance for Johnson if it doesn't work out tonight, to the manner in which it is. But yeah, I'm a little bit. I mean, of course, I think every West Ham fan is confused by the whole Fredericks inclusion. But I'm just trying to. I'm trying to see the positives somehow from it. Let's get in some of the comments and see what everyone else is saying. Toby Sampson is saying, I wasn't a fan of Lingard, but if the gaffer thinks he is an asset, that's enough for me. I trust Moyes' judgment completely. Do you guys agree?
Yeah. I couldn't agree with that comment, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
More, yeah.
Smudge Logan is saying 2-1 West Ham. Toby Sampson saying 3-1 West Ham. Billy Plays is saying Lingard, I think he will score. Cess, listen, it's no secret to know that Lingard hasn't been playing great for the last season and a half, maybe you could say. But we do know that he's got over 200 appearances for the Manchester United. He has performed to the top level. We all know what he can do on his day. And if he's under the right manager and in the right position and in a team that's firing on all cylinders, surely we've won a watch when we've brought him into the club. And obviously, we know Moyes' history with bringing players into the team. So obviously, Lingard's been doing stuff in training that has given Moyes the final confirmation that, yeah, I'm going to make this big decision.
Yeah, he must have impressed in training, like, for him to start straight away. Like, he must have done. Yeah. He must have been like putting in the work, just for him to like say, "Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw you in straight away." But
yeah,
I think with Lingard, he has got a point to prove. Like, it's not like just for like for West Ham fans. He's got to prove. He's got to prove for himself, really, because look, like you said, a year and a half ago, like, I think he's been on such a downward spiral in terms of like his performances. His mental state as well wasn't great as well, neither. That you got to take that to account as well. He had a little issues. At home and stuff, But
yeah, absolutely.
I think now he's playing. He's at a club where, like, they've welcomed him in, and he's like, you know what, I've got this opportunity. I've got to make these last, like, how many games left to the end of the season. I've got to make this worth it, man. Yeah. And I've got to make it worth it to the point where, like, Man United fans, Man United are going to take me back,
You've got to think, though, like, Jake, you've got to think sometimes, like, what does go on in David Moyes' head. No, I'm not being negative here. But in terms of, 1 minute it's Johnson who's playing, being brought in, but then in the next minute Johnson's back on the bench. We then go back to the 4. Then the next minute Fredericks comes out of nowhere and starts the game in a out of position thing. So you've got to have faith in the fact that Moyes has been doing something in training. You've got to have the faith that he... Do we trust in him that much that we go, yes, it's strange? And this is what we say in all the previews. If you watch the previews, we constantly say, myself and Matt say, first and foremost, we don't know the starting 11 and we don't know the formation that Moyes is going to put out. We've got to that place now as a West Ham fan that we're kind of unsure. Unless we hit a run of games where, all players are firing on all cylinders, no injuries, then we're pretty much guaranteed. But on the bounce of a game against Liverpool, against the champions, I mean, literally no one had a clue. Nobody had a clue that this was going to happen, that Fredericks was going to go in. Ray Stroud, depressed about Mickey's inability to find a target. Will be a shame if Lingard is kept on the wing as a feeder. I mean, he has missed a couple of chances. He missed a lot of chances against Palace, Jake. But, I mean, listen, he's still our main man, isn't he?
Yeah. For me, he hasn't been kind of... well, he's not fully fit yet. I mean, we saw a burst of a run against Liverpool. He's getting there, but he's still not the Antonio that we have seen before. For me, he's still not got his full pace back. He's still kind of not firing on all cylinders. And for me, just touching on Lingard, I think that I really do hope that he goes out there today. He's got a bit of zip. He's got a bit of work rate. He's got everything that we get out of Fornals, and he comes out and he does really well, because otherwise I think Moyes is going to get slaughtered, and so is Lingard himself, because I think if it goes bad today, I think there's only one man to blame, and we there's no doubt that he's been absolutely fantastic, but there's no doubt there'll still be people kind of slaughtering him, obviously, if it does go wrong today.
There will be, but then, you know, again, as West Ham fans, we need to remember, I've got another guest coming on in a second, but, you know, after 21 games, we've got 35 points, and, you know, Matt in particular has been an advocate for Moyes trying some new stuff and maybe getting a little bit more exciting, etc. But I mean, we don't know what this is going to look like tonight. We've never saw anything like this, especially in the current under David Moyes. We think he could double them up. He could not. He might change the formation in a specific manner. We're just not too sure. Let's bring on our next guest, Irish Tommy. Thank you very much for joining us again. How are you?
Pleasure, Anton. Not too bad. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, this one, isn't it?
Tommy, do you know something that we don't know, mate?
No, far from it. I'm as confused and intrigued as everyone else. I have no idea what's going on. Look, Bowen being dropped doesn't surprise me that much, if I'm honest. I've been talking for a little while now about he looks like he's where Fornells was a little while back. You know, where he just looks like he's played maybe too many games and just needs to take a little bit of a rest, get a couple of games off and maybe come back. Because Fornells has been much better since he's come back in. And I think Bowen's at that point of the season as well, where I think he just needs to sit a couple of games out, kind of build up his kind of stamina again, I think, and his energy, zest, if you like, and maybe come back in, hit the ground running again. So I'm not surprised at that. What does surprise me is that it appears to be Ryan Fredericks who's going to play there.
Yes, mate. Yes.
That's thrown me for a loop. You know, the obvious thing you would think would be Yarmolenko, because it's always Yarmolenko who comes on as a sub for Bowen when he gets inevitably taken off. So yeah, this is weird. I don't know. I'm really uncomfortable right now.
So it's the best way to explain it, and I think every West Ham fan is just a bit, it's a bit confusing. But Tommy, do you have the faith in what Moyes is doing? I know you were massively disappointed after the Liverpool game, as were all West Ham fans, and you know, the faith we've put in Moyes this season is to do things. You know, he's done a lot of things that we don't expect. So expect the unexpected. Putting Lingard in doesn't surprise me, because we know he's got a Premier League history. We know he's obviously done something right in training to prove the point that I can start in this game tonight. Do you think Moyes is being completely tactical when it's the Fredericks inclusion, or do you think that he's going to try something a little bit funky?
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Look at Ceci's face and Chase's.
I would like to think it's well thought through and it's tactical, that it's not just some kind of knee-jerk reaction. Hopefully, you know, that he's had a good chat with, you know, Kevin Nolan and Irvine and them, and they've come up with this kind of bizarre game plan that will work like a charm, and we win 6-0, and Moyes is an absolute genius. Could go the other way. So, I have no idea what to expect. You know, I could have sat here and talked for an hour if this was our usual kind of starting 11, you know, about our team and Villa's team and what I expect. Now I've just got no clue. I've been thrown for a loop.
Yeah, I think that's where we're all at as well. It's just it is confusing, but we do know that Villa have big threats going forward. There's goals in that forward line. I talked about it earlier on. You've got Grealish with 6 goals and 9 assists this season. Watkins got 8 goals. John McGinn's got 4. But I know they've had 10 clean sheets this season. But having the Villa fan on last night and watching a couple of Villa games, you can penetrate their defence. But Martinez has been their star player in the back line. You know, he's been superstar for a keeper for them. I think they got him for a steal, Cess. I can't remember the value they got him for. but was it not a total steal? They brought him in.
Yeah. Ridiculous price.
and he's been phenomenal, and I think they've had, he's just been firing all cylinders. So there's our opportunity to go forward. What we'll have with Lingard is the ability to press, something that we were all desperate for with West Ham fans as against Liverpool. We didn't press, and we got that from the off. Within the first minute, we knew this is not what we're used to this season. This is us being too respectful and getting Liverpool to play the game. Lingard, in my opinion, can't sit back. I don't think he's got that in his game. I think he tracks back, but I don't think he can sit back. So, are you feeling more positive when it comes to the Lingard's, decision to bring him in?
I'll tell you one thing I do like about this. Because when we're talking now about Lingard and Fredericks, one thing that does give us in that line, which we haven't had for a very long time, is actual pace.
Yeah.
We've been quite ponderous. Look, Fornals isn't very fast. Benrahma's not particularly fast. Bowen not particularly fast. We actually have two really quick players in there now. So, in theory, on the counter-attack, we should at least have that. Because obviously Antonio can move as well. So, I'm hoping it will give us an advantage in that respect. But listen, Villa, like you say, they do have some dangerous players. We know they've got some very good players. Obviously, Ross Barkley as well. You mentioned Grealish. We all know that. El Ghazi is decent, I think. And obviously, Watkins up top poses a threat. But the thing with Villa, they blow hot and cold. Villa, on their day, are capable of beating anyone, but they're also capable of losing to anybody. So, it'll be interesting to see which Villa we get. Because it's a weird season. Trying to predict results is so difficult. But yeah, look, Villa could be brilliant tonight, or they could be very, very ordinary. But the same, I suppose, is probably true of us. The only thing with us is whether we play particularly well or not, we're never easy to beat. We're tough to score against. So I'm still hopeful we're going to get something out of this game. Villa are doing well, but let's be honest, they're not world beaters either. I wouldn't be terrified of Aston Villa by any means. Obviously we'll still carry our usual kind of set piece threat. Yeah.
We've sat here, Jake, and we've bigged up Villa's attacking lineup, but let's be honest. I mean, we've got a strong defence, a defence that has been firing on all cylinders. I know of late we've conceded a couple of goals, but we've made massive progression in that area. Do you think we've got enough back there to nullify anything going forward from Villa?
Well, we've been absolutely fantastic going forward. There's no doubt about it. I don't think we can nullify everything tonight because they've got strong kind of players in there that aren't to be laughed about, really. They've got the diver, they've got Watkins, they've got all of these players. They've got
the diver.
That's to say, is there, Anton? Is there? They've got all of these players, but then we've got the mighty Craig Dawson, so there's nothing to worry about, Anton.
Yeah, no, I like your positivity, mate. I like it. It's good. What's your predictions, Jake?
The longer it comes, kind of the game, the more pessimistic I'm getting, really, with the lineup, whether it's going to work, the threats that I think Villa could pose. But I still think we're going to win. Come on, Anton, haven't we? 2-1 West Ham, let's go.
2-1 West Ham, like it, mate. We always want the positivity coming. Tommy, it's a tough one. Yeah, I know it is. I mean, I was just going to say to you, who do you think is going to be our biggest threat tonight? But I'll ask that question to you. Who do you think will be West Ham's biggest threat tonight to Villa?
Well, look, it'll be Antonio. In general play, in open play, it'll be Antonio. He'll do his thing. I know he's had a couple of poor games, but look, he has been very good overall, and he does cause real problems for teams, their centre-backs. So I think he will tonight. I think Antonio will cause them real problems. I hope that we'll see our more usual kind of swashbuckling Thomas Souček, who'll drive into the box as well. And hopefully, cause them some issues as well in the air from crosses. Also, I think our set pieces, I think we're going to obviously be a threat from there. Craig Dawson is obviously been shown he's able to score goals. We know Ogbonna scores the odd one. And we've got Souček and Rice in there from set pieces as well and stuff. So we pose a threat in set pieces, but it's going to be Antonio really leading the line again. We need him to have one of his big games tonight because I have no idea what's going to happen behind him. what we're going to get from Lingard or Fredericks. I really don't. It's look, this season is hard to call games as it was.
Yeah.
Before we got this absolute curveball of a team. So trying to call it now, geez, I mean, it's hard to know.
There's no ifs or buts about it. I mean, I've got what I said. I've brought one football up, and I've brought them up, and they're showing what the formation's going to be. But there's no ifs or buts about it, Jake. The Premier League's been absolutely wild this season in terms of results, etc. I mean, anything really can go this year, can't it? I mean, you've got to look at the South. Oh, I can see Stell in the background working his magic with his very crap graphics. But listen, we are amateur hour at West Ham United, and we're not going to change. We're not going to professionalise this at all. This is what makes us stand out from the rest. I'm only joking, Jake. Yeah, the season's wild, mate. There's results left, right, and centre. You know, you can make your predictions, your bold predictions. We could make our team predictions, and we would never have guessed that Fredericks would have started. But the Premier League is just a wide open, really, isn't it? Really, it's. Are you still excited? Are you after the Liverpool game? There's no ifs or buts about it. You would have felt like it was rubbish. It was a rubbish feeling, disappointed more than anything. But are you up for this tonight?
Yeah, of course we have. I think we're going up there today. We've got full of confidence, and I think that we can go up there and do them. We've got kind of the ability to go up there. Of course we have. We're sitting 5th in the league or whatever we are. There's still confidence in the side. We've made changes today, and the kind of beauty of this is Moyes can kind of switch around. He can kind of experiment, because we're not down 16th, 17th, 18th, worrying. Looking down at the relegation zone. We're looking up. So Moyes can kind of investigate what works, what doesn't work, without kind of a real kind of loss. I mean, looking down towards the relegation zone, I think.
I suspect this is a bit of a reaction to our lack of ability to counter-attack against Liverpool when we got pushed back.
Yeah.
He's taken out the likes of Bowen, who didn't contribute and isn't pacey. He's taken out Fornells, who didn't contribute in the counter-attack and is slow. And what we're seeing now is Lingard, Benrahma and Fredericks. What we're seeing now is our ability to counter at pace. And I think that's what he's looking for in this lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the ball over the top, nullify any of their kind of midfield threat, and probably go for what their weakness is, which is, and I know it sounds crazy, but even with it, when they've got 10 clean sheets, but they are conceding chances against them. They're not conceding many goals, which is a good thing for them. But if we can just fire it on all cylinders tonight, we can see. I seen the lineup. Apart from the Fredericks, I was pretty excited. But then the more I started thinking about the Fredericks thing, you know, without knowing where he's actually going to play or what he's going to do or Moyes is thinking, my thinking went on, I'm going to trust in what Moyes is doing. Something's got to have been going on in training for Moyes to do this. I don't for one second think Moyes has gone, I'm just going to play Fredericks in that position just for the sake of it. They've obviously been working at it. They've obviously been doing something. We got a little hint and a little taste of Fredericks playing in that position, albeit for 5-10 minutes in the game against Liverpool. We know he's not the greatest at taking on players. We know that, but if we can get balls over the top and he can feed those balls into the box, Tommy, I said earlier on, Lingard for sure is going to be in that 18-yard box no matter what happens, because he is a forward-thinking player. And what have I been blue in the face talking about all season, Anton, is we do not get in nearly enough goals from that sector. Those 3 attacking players in behind Antonio, I'm sick of saying it really, that they have not been contributing on the score sheet. Yeah. And they have to start doing that. And if it takes dropping Fornells and bringing in Lingard, and if it takes dropping Bowen to give him a kick up the arse, to say, listen, you've got to be doing more. You've got to be contributing. It's all right doing your defensive duties and working hard for the team, but you're attacking midfielders essentially, and you've got to start carrying a goal threat. And hopefully Lingard can do that, and who knows, Fredericks may end up causing real problems back there just with his pace, and put some balls, whether they're just traditional kind of crosses or whether he actually manages to cut inside the fullback and just lay a ball off or something, that hopefully he can cause real problems.
And it would be great to see Lingard actually carry a real goal threat. If Lingard can carry a real goal threat tonight, even if he doesn't manage to score, if he carries a real goal threat tonight and causes them real problems and looks very dangerous in and around the penalty area, that may be enough for him to cement a place in the team for the Fulham game too. Yeah, absolutely. Let's jump in some of the comments. There's loads of comments. It's going to be tough to... I need to try and get rid of the funny ones. Toby Sampson, Grealish is going to get booked for dissent. I'll have a fiver on it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. He's still one of the best players, if not the one of... Well, yeah, ballsy comment to say it, but he's definitely been one of the best players in the Premier League this season. We definitely need to watch, and I think Barkley's been thriving off of having Grealish playing beside him, and he's reaping the benefits of it. You know, he got a good goal against Southampton the other night. People are saying Villa was lucky, but sometimes you need luck on your side in a Premier League season, and we've not had a penalty, and people are in the comments saying maybe tonight's the night. You thought we were going to have a penalty, Tommy, didn't you, against Liverpool? It didn't happen. It's got to happen sometime, hasn't it?
Yeah, surely it has.
We can't go a whole season. Has any team ever gone a season without having a single penalty?
It's a good question. A good pub
It'll
quiz
be
question.
West Ham.
It's a good virtual pub quiz question, that is. When skies are grey, dressing room's going to be an unhappy place tonight. Lingard should have started as sub. I don't know. No, I don't particularly agree with that one. When skies are grey, but again, we're all entitled to our opinions. Ray Stroud, Souček has more goals than Grealish this season. He does, mate, but there's no ifs or buts about it. He's been really effective. 9 assists, 6 goals, and you know, Villa are sitting where they're just below us, isn't it? Yeah, one point. Yeah. Is it a couple of points below us? I'm just trying to see the
3, I think, is it?
Is it 3? Yeah, they are 3. Yeah, they are 3 behind us, but they've got 2 games in hand as well. Yeah. And like I said, they've got 10 clean sheets this season, which is a massive number for Villa. I mean, Dean Smith is working absolute magic there. Rotten to the core, Neil T. I've literally just looked at the lineup now. What you said makes sense. That's attacking, defensive. Vinay is saying result hard to prediction. Look at Southampton, their manager has 9 lives though. Well, I tell you what, their manager, you know, bounces back after a result like that. He did it against Leicester.
Yeah, look, obviously it's a horrible result for them. It happened last season against Leicester. I don't think the Southampton board really have knee-jerk reactions to one-off results like that. I don't think they just go, oh, sack him. But I think overall he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is.
Listen, Southampton have some very good players there, and I think they'll win more games than lose. I think they'll come through this little wobbly period they're having. I still think they're going to be really close to qualifying for Europa League at the end of the season. Yeah,
absolutely. And the season's, like you said, it's as crazy as it is. So a 9-0 loss is you just don't want to be the team on the receiving end of that. Absolutely not. Mandy Gold, all the quick games we have played, Dawson must be feeling it at his age, surely. Mandy, I don't think he is. I think when you're a defender like Dawson, who's been around, you know, centre half, you know, when you've got the confidence, the thing you can't do is you can't rotate the defence. The only way you can rotate a defence is if a player doesn't play well, or the team doesn't play well, or we concede a shed load of goals. But right now, West Ham need solidify that defence. We need the confidence. We need the regular team selection, and we need that defence to feel the confidence.
Sir, just to say, what does Mandy mean at his age? He's 30.
A lot of people always, I know. How old is that? I mean, how?
Everyone seems to think he's like 40 or something. He's 30 years old. He's not old. Ogbona's got 2 years on him.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Cresswell's a little older than him, I believe. So, you know,
no,
his age isn't the problem, number one, because he's not that old. And second, he's a centre-back. You know, they don't cover nearly as much ground, so...
Let's bring Stel. You're going to come into the stream so you can meet. You've not met. Oh yeah, here he comes. Stel. Obviously, you've not met Tommy before. Tommy, Stel, and then. Oh, you need to turn your mic on. He's on mute again.
No, on the thing. On the thing, it says mute.
Oh no. Well, the software is amazing how it knows to mute him automatically, isn't it? Brilliant.
Right. Thanks for coming on, Tommy. See you later.
Stel, you need to bring your microphone up again to your mouth, mate. I know you've been eating your chomping away in your food. And I seen you've been listening in the background. What do you make of what we've been saying?
Well, it's like Tommy said, and everyone said, we're all a little bit confused as to what's going to happen. I've decided now it's going to be a 4-4-1-1, and someone's countered it by saying it's going to be a 4-5-1. So I don't think we know. We're only going to know when we kick off and we see where Fredericks is playing. Once we know where Fredericks is actually playing, we will understand David Moyes' game plan. And people have speculated. They've speculated. I speculated it's going to be in the three in midfield with Souček and Rice. Other people have speculated he'll play wing back. Other people have speculated 4-2-3-1. Just don't know, do we? Just don't know until they actually start the game. But I'm with Tommy. It is baffling. I can only think. I can only think he's resting Bowen and Fornals for the winnable game against Fulham on Saturday at the weekend. I can't put any other logic to it. But in Moyes we trust, as people keep saying. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve. He might surprise us all.
I think he's got to be having something up his sleeve. I just genuinely can't see him doing this for the sake of it. And if he's going to make that change and rest a player to try and go in and win what they call the winnable game, as Tommy said, I would have saw another player potentially come into that slot, Yarmolenko or someone else. But
I can understand why Yarmolenko's not starting, because he now sees him as the backup striker. So when Antonio's injured or needs to be rested, he'll bring Yarmolenko on for that. That's what he's decided to do, which is why he's brought Lingard into the team. So it doesn't surprise me that Yarmolenko's not starting out left, because I don't think you'll see Yarmolenko play. Probably not see Yarmolenko play left again. He'll be the backup striker.
Yeah,
I might be wrong there as well.
Mandy Gold is saying only issue with Fredericks is that when he sets off, he's like Forrest Gump with a football.
Let's not forget, Fredericks creates chances. I know he's much maligned.
Yeah,
but he does create chances.
Also, before he picked up his injury, Moyes was playing a wing-back system, and this was before Kafal came in, and Fredericks was actually playing very, very well as a right wing-back. His form was really good early in the season, so let's not write Fredericks out of this game just yet.
Yeah, I'm
totally agree.
I'm there as well. I think just people are probably confused, but we've again trusting Moyes, and I just don't agree that Fredericks is a crap player. I'm not saying people are saying that, but some people are actually saying that. But he's got something up his sleeve. He's obviously going to be working some magic, and we'll see what he has here. Mandy Gold is saying Moyes is resting Bowen and Fornals. No doubt they will come on at some point. I mean the subs. Let's look at the subs bench. It's strong. There's no ifs or buts about it. And if West Ham are struck, what are you going to say, Stel?
There's one player I want to see come on today. It won't happen, but there's one player I would like to see what he's made of, and that's the last guy at the bottom, Meepo. But we know it's not going to happen.
But it's funny, yeah, I know. But then you know it's going to happen. But did you think that Fredericks was going to come in at the right wing position?
I guess if we're winning,
the only thing maybe still what could happen is if Fredericks happened to be having a stinker, then he might feel like he's forced to bring Yarmolenko on there. Maybe he doesn't want to use Bowen at all. We don't know.
Yeah.
And then that maybe frees up Odebeko to come on up top. But we'll see. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it's far more likely that if and when Antonio comes off, that it will be for Yarmolenko, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Odebeko. I think he's absolutely brilliant, this kid, and I would love to see him come on. And I don't mean, in injury time. I mean, I would love to see him come on 70, 75 minutes and get a proper run out. I'm really looking forward to seeing this kid.
Totally agree. Because
Jake, who are you?
Go on. Sorry.
I was just going to say, Jake, who are you most excited about seeing tonight in the West Ham shirt?
Lingard. Yeah. I'm just hoping that he's going to come out and he's going to be firing on all cylinders. I'm hoping that he's going to have that zip there. I'm hoping that he's going to put in a great performance and prove Moyes right again.
Yeah, absolutely, Jake. Listen, you're going to come on at half time. You've got the link, don't you, Jake? So make sure you do. The kickoff is about to start. Tommy, are you going away for the game? Yep. And you've got the same link if you want.
Yeah, I'll pop back on half time. Yeah, no problem.
You've got the same link. Okay, mate. Yep. Thanks for joining us, Tommy.
Cheers, boys.
Tommy, what was your predictions, Tommy? We never asked you.
Oh Christ. Jeez, it's so hard, this one. Let's go with the Desmond.
Oh yeah, you've nicked mine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Tommy, cheers for joining us, mate.
Talk to you soon.
See you later,
Speak to you soon, mate. Take it easy. Well, that's it, mate. That's us getting ready for the old.
We're wrapping up. We're going home.
I'm gonna get my link sorted, and then we can get cracking on. Still, what's your prediction?
Same, Desmond. I think it's 2-2.
Yeah.
And actually, no, I'll change it. 3-2 with Frederick scoring the winner. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be. It certainly won't be. It certainly won't be a score bore, or no score bore, should I say? There'll be goals in this game. Pretty sure of it.
Right, Stel. Before we get started, mate, if you're staying for this, only when the ball goes out, you can look at the comments.
Yeah.
Do not ruin the goals.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. I'll try not to.
No, don't. Turn your notifications off as well.
Yeah. All right.
He's just away with the fairies. Right, I'm getting my link up, and then I should be ready to rock and roll.
Where did that go? Oh, we've kicked off, and I haven't got my link. Where's my link gone? I only just sent that just now.
We have kicked off for everyone that's watching. Let's take that away. Bring this on. You can't hear that in the background, can you? The commentary?
No.
I can hear you though. I can hear the commentary. So we are on. I hope Anton burst my eardrums again. We are on 43 seconds. West Ham aware.
48 seconds.
Yeah,
Still
48
refreshing. Yeah, 48.
Oh, hold on a minute. I'll tell you now when it comes back on. So Creswell's on the ball, yeah. Benrahma, Lingard, Benrahma, Lingard, good play. 58, 59, 1 minute, 101, 102, 103.
I'm on 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep.
Yep. So Barkley. Yeah,
That's
Ryan Fredericks
weird.
is playing right in front of Soufal.
He is, yeah. So what are we looking at? Lingard is.
Lingard seems to be.
Who's got the number 2 shirt?
Benrahma's out on the left. Lingard's playing in the middle.
I just got confused. I'm looking at their number 2, thinking, who's that West Ham player with the number 2 shirt?
West Ham are wearing black. West Ham are wearing all black.
I know.
So for anyone that's watching, it looks like we've got a bit of confirmation. Benrahma's playing out on the left. Lingard's playing, looks like, just in behind Antonio, and he's pressing. Look at the pressing. Look what Lingard does. Press. Straight away on the keeper. Then Antonio's on the player, and he's kicking it up. Aston Villa are going to have to hoof. This is what Lingard will do all game still. This is what he will do all game.
Because Antonio looks like he's playing slightly to the right, and
Lingard's slightly behind him, driving through.
Yeah.
But just when you were getting your link there, what you missed was a nice bit of interplay between Benrahma and Lingard, and I think the quality will shine. Anyway, that's Lingard in the middle of the park. Plays the ball out wide to Benrahma on the left. Finds Lingard again, who's gone to find the ball, wearing his number 11. Fades back to Declan. Look at Lingard always finding space. Creswell out wide to Benrahma. On the left hand side. Out to Declan Rice. Finds Jesse Lingard on the inside. Plays out to Benrahma. Nice play. Yeah. Declan Rice through the middle.
Out.
Switches play. Out to Soufal.
Good
Collects the ball. Cross in. Unlucky. Yeah, so I'm going to refresh this. It annoys me.
Grealish already limping. Hang on a minute. It's better than him diving. Right, what happened to... Oh, who's that? Who is that? That is not... Please tell me that's not Grealish. Oh, it's one of their defenders, is it?
What's your time now, still?
34, 35,
Oh,
36.
you're a second. So annoying.
I want to know where my link went.
Oh, you're on your phone, aren't you?
Yeah. I
That's
don't know
why.
what happened. I sent the link and
Where to?
my Hotmail and it didn't arrive. Ah, there it is. That took its time. That's better. Big screen.
Yeah. What's your time?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's us. Time to go through some of the comments. Let's see what everyone's saying. Are we 5 at the back? We've not even.
No.
They've not had a. We're not 5 at the back though. Sorry, no, we should know that. Henrik Sandberg, where are you from, mate? Please let us know where you're from. Go Hammers. The Dalek is back. Come on, you Irons. Let's down the Villa. Grealish already limping. Cash down and out 2. Let's see here. So it's just a clash. Oh, Grealish, yeah. Is that Cash?
It's Matty Cash, yeah. It was unintentional. It was just caught him by accident.
He's been good for them this year as well.
Another player we were linked to. I've
Yep.
lost count of how many players we were linked to. Matty Cash was another one.
Slovakia and Antonio. Good news. I managed to get a new job so I can get a hoodie now. Mate, congratulations.
Oh, well done, mate.
Well
Congrats,
done, mate.
Reece.
Yeah,
Well done.
absolutely, mate. Well done. You can get a hoodie, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, have I sent you the link for the hoodies?
you did, mate, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off the comments. I'm back on the banners, mate. I'm back on the banners.
Yeah.
Right, kick off again. Antonio pressing the goalkeeper. West Ham sitting quite far up the park, which looks quite good. I like that.
Intercepted there. Who's
Yeah, Creswell. Get that ball, get that ball. Go on, Deckers. Stick with him. El Hazi. Well done, Creswell. Good tracking back. Declan Rice plays the ball forwards. Antonio heads the ball, but it goes to Mings. Grealish on the ball, driving forwards. Cash is back on the park, driving forward and along the right hand side. Crosses in, let the ball go out. Go on, let it go. He's collected it. Grealish connected it. Ross Barkley cuts back onto his left foot, plays the ball down to Grealish on the left hand side. Fredericks on Grealish and Sufal. Well done. Well done. Plays the ball out for a Villa throw in. So, 7 minutes in still.
We look comfortable. We just don't.
Decent start, yeah.
Yeah, we just don't want to give them a lot
Too
of
much
space.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, but we look okay, composed. We've certainly got an attacking force.
We've also got 2 players, Benrahma and Lingard. I'm not going to lie to you, they look up for this tonight. The 2 of them look up for this tonight. The way that they're tracking back as well.
Can you imagine either Fornals and Bowen or Bowen on the pitch with those 2? That's not bad. That's not bad up front, is it?
No.
Yeah, Toby, mate, I have told Anton we are going to get it sorted. We are going to get Mert.
So foul down the right hand side. He's attacking over the halfway line.
Oh, too far.
Oh, go on. Is he going to?
Too hard.
But that's the thing that Fredericks offers: pace. So if Sufal could get the ball in front of him, like 9 times out of 10, he may have got to that. That was a bit too far, to be fair. That's a good point that the commentator's making. Is if he had been careful with that ball, Sufal, that would have been an absolutely good breakthrough for West Ham. Oh, it's good play from Watkins to Grealish. He's inside the 18-yard box. Stand up to him.
In that box. Make
well
sure
done,
it's out.
Deckers. Heads it straight to Watkins.
Joe
Grealish on the left-hand side.
Joan reckons we're playing 2 right backs to nullify Grealish. Well, you know, it's not a bad comment there,
Grealish
Joan.
crosses the ball in, it goes wide, and it's out to Ben Rama. Sorry, love you lads, real talk. If Matt was here, it'd be the West Ham United. Oh, gee. Matt, I don't think Matt's actually that well, mate. He was in contact with someone who tested positive through his work, and he wasn't feeling great last night. He wasn't going to come on the preview, but he came on at the last minute. I've messaged him to see if he's alright. He was getting a test today. Go on, Antonio.
Make that.
Down
Antonio
the
out left, won the ball, crossed in. Oh,
it's unlucky.
Too close to the keeper.
It's unlucky. Yeah, so Matt was booked a test today, and I've messaged him, but he's not been online today, so I'm assuming he's not been that well, and he's probably sleeping.
Well, I hope he gets better soon. Is he? Have you spoken to him or?
Not today. I've messaged him to see if he was all right, but he's not got back to me yet. So.
Cheers, Reese. We'll find out how he is, and we'll let you guys know in the next show. Thanks, Ian. Get well soon, Matt. Cheers, mate. We'll pass that on. Cheers, Reese.
Barkley
we definitely will, Reese. Good challenge there, Cressy.
Well done, Cressy.
How's that a free kick?
Why is he giving that free kick? Is he giving that free kick to West Ham?
He's giving it to us. Okay.
No, it's all right.
Toby, we definitely will. Dalek, thank you, mate.
No, there's nothing. It's nothing like I hope it. He's just been.
Cheers,
he's been in touch with someone who's got the virus, and I don't think he was feeling that great. So, I don't think it's like. But we'll pass on your.
Yeah, thank you, lads. We'll definitely pass on the best wishes.
Creswell.
Kieran is one of our regulars. He does the previews and usually the match day live. We call him Stato because the guy is just full of statistics. So yeah,
good play.
You'll subscribe to us, Kieran, and you'll meet him sooner or later.
Jesse Lingard driving through the middle, cuts inside to his right foot.
Still got it.
He still got it. Oh, he tries to shoot, gets deflected, and the Villa player hits it away.
Yasu Theo Diganis. All good, mate. Well, let's hope we get a big win tonight. Definitely. We can tell that, Kieran. So subscribe, mate. You know, and join us regularly.
Thanks, Kieran.
We have a laugh. We'll try to have a laugh.
I'm going to put the score up as well. That's what I should do. People ask for that, don't they? I'm actually going to work on some overlays for the channel as well, so it means that all the stuff you can see below us and above us can change. So
nice 1-2 interactive play there. Lingard out on the right.
Go on, Lingard.
Gets it back to Ben Rama.
Look at them now.
In.
Oh, it's unlucky. Straight to it. Go on, Souček!
Antonio.
That's it! Oh, unlucky. Good play from West Ham. Souček's asking for a penalty.
Good to hear, Theo. I'm okay too, mate. Thank you. Lingard looks up for it. He looks like he wants to make a mark.
Did you notice though where he was, mate? He was out in the right wing, and then Ben Rama went through in the middle. The two of them are just all over the shop. They've been given a free roll.
Yeah,
they've been given a free roll, which is interesting and very ballsy. Fredericks has looked comfortable.
Yeah. Well, people say he's better going forward than he is defending. So
Lingard through to Augie. Just at the edge of the centre circle. Declan Rice. Lingard. Good football from West Ham. Sifal down the right hand side. He tries to take him on. Keeps it. Finds Fredericks.
Dino, thanks for joining us.
Declan Rice through to Lingard in the middle. Tries the neat pass. Player intercepts it. And
do you know what? We're giving them as much as to worry about as they are. Well, more to worry about than they are to us, really.
I see. All I see is an attack in West Ham. I think the minute you put Lingard into the side, mate, I don't know how you can sit back when you've got Lingard. All you've seen with Lingard is attack, 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 and he presses from the front. And
which
by
is
Lingard,
which is
by
what
Lingard
we were missing against Liverpool.
By Lingard, but by him pressing from the front allows Antonio to press from the front as well.
Yeah.
And Antonio feels less pressure to have to come back as much as he does. Watkins on the ball. Out to Grealish. Barkley. Out to Grealish.
Villa playing it around the box.
Yeah, that'll do
Ben
though.
Rama,
Ben Rama,
well
done to-
cleared. Out it goes by
Oh, just get rid of it, Fabi.
Fabianski.
13 minutes gone. Let's see if...
A throw on to Villa out wide on the left. Crossfield ball to Matty Cash. Go on, Ben Rama. Go on, Ben Rama. Close him down. Well played, Ben Rama. Good hassling. Good hassling. Make him go back. Well done. Well done.
What time are you on still?
25, 26, 27.
Yeah, I've refreshed, so I've officially joined you. Good pressing from Antonio.
So,
go on, so
okay.
check. Keeps a hold of the ball in the middle of the park.
Give him an option, West Ham United. Bonner out wide to Creswell.
It's about the third or fourth time I've seen Ogbonna be that far forward. We've got the ball, Lingard.
Lingard.
Driving forward, shoots from distance!
Oh!
Yes, there we go! Good save from Martinez.
That was a good save. Go on,
Player
West
clears
Ham,
it to Ben Rama. Shoots from
He's had a
distance!
go. Oh!
Oh!
Well, I tell you what, Lingard is looking well up for it, and it seems to.
Lingard and Ben Rama are just loving life right now.
That's a cracking shot.
Two quality players, really excited to play with each other. Look at the pressing though. Still, look at the pressure. We're straight onto them again.
It's what we didn't do. It's what we didn't do against Liverpool.
Yeah. Ben Rama tracking back, puts the pressure onto Cash, has to feed the ball back.
Good evening to everyone that's joining us. Good evening, Kaiser. I hope you're well. It takes the pressure off Antonio to do it all himself, doesn't it, up front?
That's it. That's it.
That's the good thing. It takes the pressure off him. And now...
Oh, well done.
Stand up, Grealish.
Well done, West Ham. Well done, West Ham.
When he goes down for
nice
nothing.
touch from Lingard to Souček. Souček to Ben Rama. Plays to Lingard. Lingard out wide to... good football, West Ham. Sufal. Out wide. Keep a hold of the ball. Plays in Fredericks. Is he onside? He is onside.
He's onside. He's onside.
Cuts the ball in. Shoots from Creswell. Oh, takes deflection.
Cressy. That was set up. That was set up, wasn't it?
Mate, the interplay between Ben Rama and Lingard is really, really good football. Is really good football.
That was set up.
What you
Good
get with
evening, everyone that's joining us late. Mark Ratchford and Sadiat and Ian. I don't know. You may have been on already, but good evening to everyone.
Have you seen Lingard's deft passes? Just really nice, and he passes and he moves, There's no staticness up there, which is nice as well. Come on, West Ham. Good tracking back. Go on.
That's
well
a
done,
good challenge. That's a good challenge.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Ben
come on,
Rama.
he got
Oh, he's
the
giving a
ball.
fill. Yeah. Let's see the comments.
We have a lady in the house. Good evening, Happy Hammerette. Thank you for joining us. That's boosted our female numbers by at least another 50%.
I don't know. Still, we do get quite a lot. We've got Joan.
Yeah,
we've got
actually,
Mandy.
we've got Joan, Mandy. Yeah, that's true. Mandy, Joan.
We've got my mum.
Mandy,
My mum doesn't
Mandy.
know how. My mum watches. She doesn't know how to type. No, I'm not being in that in a horrible way. She just doesn't use computers much and stuff, but she does watch. Because my dad sits and watches the game, so she's like, well, she's a little Irish woman. She's like, put me son on. Put me son on, Jim. Oh, nice touch there, but go on. Well done,
Well done.
Deckers.
That was
It's
a
a
foul.
foul.
Well
Yeah,
done,
it's a foul.
well done.
Good morning, watching the game in the Philippines.
Wow.
At 4 a.m. Straight love to you, lads. Dioko
Whoa.
Maglinte.
thanks for joining
Yes,
us, mate.
thank you, mate. Okay, Reese, I'll try and get this last from Tinder.
It's ain't a
Peach.
dating site, Reese.
Peach, mate. I just love your enthusiasm for West Ham, mate. I love it. Peach, something I never asked you is, whereabouts are you from, mate? And I'm going to start asking people that. So I don't know where Toby's from. Don't know where Peach is from.
I think
a lot of the
Peach
regulars.
is Canada, but I could be wrong.
Is he? Reese, where are
so.
you from? Happy Amoret, where are you from? John Kedward, let us know where you're from. West Ham Corner.
Dean,
He's got a black eye. Thomas Suchek's got. Have you seen his black eye?
There you go. I thought so. Peach is from Toronto. Ian from York. Yeah,
Criswell, Cross. Oh, Boggy went to. Oh, Lingard from distance.
Who's got a Happy Hammerette, Essex girl?
Oh, good girl. Whereabouts in Essex? I've got family in Billericay.
West London, Joan. You're in West. You're near me, Joan.
Oh, are you?
Oh, there you go.
Still lives literally on.
No, I don't. That's where the other half has a flat, but we don't live there.
Oh,
Garlick's in Romford, Stuart's in Harlow, Happy Amoret's in Chelmsford.
Lingard on the ball again through the middle. He's been hacked left, right, and centre from Clears. Sess, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a positive start, to be honest.
Yeah. What time
Lingard and Ben
mate,
look freaking good, man.
They look good, mate.
What's
your time, Sess?
I think I'll probably be like 30 seconds.
3 minutes ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm not ahead. No, I won't be. I'm on the Xbox streaming it.
So what are you on? What's your exact time, mate?
Just according now, so it's 18:46, 47.
Oh wow, you're that far behind.
Oh, is it?
That far? Yeah.
Mate, do you want a? I can send you a link.
Wait, hold on. Well, what time are you on now?
20, 21, 22,
Ooh,
23.
Hold on, one sec. Just bear with me 1 sec. I think I've got another one.
Tyrone Mings. Driving forward, still got the ball. Grealish, Barkley to the middle of the park. Plays it out wide. El Hazi. It's Cash on the right hand side. Back to their defender. Antonio putting pressure on. Ben Rama putting the pressure on.
Reece,
ball
now
forward.
that you're back working, mate, no time for Xbox and all those games you play.
Deckers clears the ball forward. Where's Reece from? Did Reece reply? Did they all reply?
I think Reece did, but I can't remember where he said. Alfred, proper East London.
Cash on the right hand side, crosses in, straight on Watkins' head. It just goes over.
Don't worry about it.
But still, still threat.
Hornchurch, not Mister, but living near Peterborough.
Cool.
Vinay grew up in Forest Gate, now in Sweden.
Oh yeah, Vinay, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I've been to Gothenburg quite a lot. Love Sweden. Is it really? It's really wintry just now as well, isn't it?
Here we go, Toby. You and Mark live on the same road. Oh, nice one.
There you go.
I hope you're social distancing, lads. So, 22 minutes gone, and it's not the backs to the wall that I feared.
That you thought.
Yeah, I'm really pleased.
Barkley, Cash, deep within the Villa half, just driving through the
fine.
halfway line.
Yeah, I've got a better one now, so I'm not that far behind. Yeah.
What are you on, mate?
22:10.
Can't see it now because we've not got our time up just now. 22, 32, 33, 34.
Yeah, I'm like 10 seconds. Right.
Are you sure you don't want this link, mate? It's the same link. It would mean you would be exactly with us.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm on the Xbox. So.
Oh, right. Can you not do it that way?
Yeah, unless I just try to quickly find. You know what? Send it by email. Send it by email.
I need to wait. I need to wait.
Yes, people
I need
are
to
saying
wait.
they can't hear you, mate.
Send it by email and see if I can get the laptop. 1 second.
I need to wait, mate. I need to wait 7 minutes before I can generate a new link.
Yeah, that's fine at the moment.
Antonio.
Watch behind.
Well done, Deckers. Finds Augie. Plenty of space.
But yeah, just
Dawson.
positive. This is this confused system seems to be working so far.
Dawson tries to go long, find Benrahma.
We know the system now. I mean, you know, fair play to Moyes for putting Fredericks out on the right.
Yeah, it looks like
unfortunate. Back in a second, lads.
Yeah, that's right.
Dawson corner.
Yeah, it looks like they're interchanging. I think Fredericks and Cooper, the super.
Yeah, they are, mate.
And
Lingard
changing in terms of like who goes.
Yeah, and Lingard and Benrahma are all over the shop up there.
Yeah, they're interchanging as well, so that's pretty good. And
better
the way
remove
they're
style.
linking up,
Starting to see what's going on in his leg.
looks like he's proper well up for it.
Oh yeah, and that will pay dividends for the likes of Benrahma. So Villa corner, Jack Grealish in the corner.
You can see that. You can see so far the way they're
playing. Good, cleared from Soufal. Villa on the ball again. Across the ball, then his left foot. Well cleared out by Augie. Soufal's on the ball. Switches play. Takes a deflection off the Villa, but he's given a free kick to West Ham.
Yeah, because when Lingard gets the ball, he's direct. He's driving. He's literally looking for like Antonio straight away.
And mate,
but also he dropped. Also he drops it. He drops back.
Yeah.
And
he passes and runs, doesn't he? He passes and runs. Augie. Forward to Benrahma.
Good.
Oh, nice play from Benrahma. Souček forwards. Finds Lingard. Go wide to Fredericks. Fredericks on the right. Crossing it. Nearly gets to Lingard in the middle of the park, but just intercepted by the Villa defender. Good tracking there from Antonio. Goes out for a Villa throw-in. Nice play again from West Ham. Much better in comparison to the Liverpool game anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. It's good that we got a player like Lingard, like the way he's been so
Good
far.
call there, Jeff. We need to score while we're on top. Totally agree there, mate.
Yeah. Good
Mark's
tracking
saying
there
the same thing. We need to score on these chances.
Mate, I've been watching this game for 26 minutes, and I think Jesse Lingard has ran what some players run in a full game. He is left,
he's
right,
everywhere.
And centre. He is everywhere. West Ham pressing again. Good pressing from West Ham. It's back with their keeper. Lingard pushing forward onto the defender. Benrahma, well done. Good interception. It's unlucky. Good tackle from Creswell. Declan Rice again. Finds Souček in the middle of the park. Out wide to Dawson. Oh, he just loses it. Oh no. Watkins on the edge of the box. Cuts into his right foot. Oh, it goes wide. That was a mistake from Dawson. I don't know if it was the pass to Dawson that made him make the mistake there.
I think it was just an error by Dawson. He didn't control it.
Yeah, he didn't anticipate it.
Yeah.
He didn't anticipate it properly. Oh, he's hit the post there.
Hit the post.
He's hit the post there.
Oh.
He's pinged one off the post.
Good point there, Wes Skies. Lingard fits the West Ham shirt well.
Does, mate.
He's outside of the post there. That's a wake-up call, though. They can't get sloppy. There.
Agreed, mate.
Much of the positive start that we had, we can't make one little mistake like that defensively and let them in because we'll get punished. But especially with a guy like Watkins. So.
Did Grealish dive again?
Yeah, Koufal's just giving him mouth, giving him verbal. Yeah. I so badly want to win this night because my mate's a Villa fan and he's been giving me so much. He's been talking a lot. I mean,
well, you know what? I don't want to tempt fate, but I don't see Villa having offered too much so far.
No, not
But
at the moment. That would
We've
certainly be
done
the
well
case.
to contain them. We're actually giving them things to worry about.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, that's what we're doing. We're having to let them defend against us.
There he goes again. There he goes again. Another free kick. I should have done a Grealish count on how many
Grealish
times he
bingo.
goes down.
Well,
I
Grealish
mean,
bingo.
fuck me. You know, he went down for that, did he? That's the
No.
reason why I never want a player like him at West Ham. I don't care how talented he's meant to be. Free kick to Villa out on the left.
Yeah, he made a meal of that. No. It's a
And the
little
minute you
tiny
touch him, it goes down.
Yeah.
Cross in. Get rid of it. Straight to Barkley. Oh, it goes wide. Lucky.
Well, Toby, there's a reason why I used a picture like that. You look at Grealish and how tight his shorts are. Come on. Bit suspect as well, I would say.
Nothing wrong with a bit of Tom Daly.
That was really wide.
Why was Barkley all?
There you go, Mike.
Oh, go on. Go on,
I agree,
Antonio.
Eamon.
Go on.
Should
Go
never
on.
get into the
Go on. Oh, header from the keeper. Martinez was unlucky there. West Ham throw in.
Half an hour gone, still 0-0. Throw on to West Ham, out on the right side.
Fredericks. Lingard out to Fredericks. Hitting Hope.
Pump in. Socek, no.
Jesse Lingard.
Oh, unlucky, Jesse.
unlucky. Oh, he wins it, but he's won it back.
Won it back.
Finds Fredericks. Unlucky. It's still out to Sufal though. Declan Rice. Driving through the middle. Finds Oggy. Jesse Lingard. Dawson. Finds Oggy. Deckers. Oggy again. Just coming over the halfway line. Creswell. Onto
Good
his left
evening,
foot.
Martin. Thank you for joining us. It's interesting, Wentz, guys. He's not done much because Benrahma and Lingard are taking the game to Villa.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives Antonio a bit of a respite in a way. That's
but
why it looks
also,
like he hasn't done much.
but also though, you know, a lease of life. I mean, we've not brought Antonio into the game because Lingard and Benrahma have been playing well and found opportunities to shoot from distance.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you know, 30 minutes in, got to give. We've not had any balls really go into the box for Antonio. But look, I mean, there we go again. Benrahma's winning the ball back.
Yeah.
He's done so well in that position. Do you see the strength he used to nudge him off?
Yeah.
Through the
Good
middle
play.
to Dawson, switches play completely to Fredericks. On the right hand side, Sufal's making an overlapping run. Oh, it's unlucky. He's got to give a free
Watch
kick
out.
for that. Yes, free kick. Right on it.
Toby, I'm considering it, mate. I just need to see what I'm going to have in the show this week, and then I might put another notice out. But if not this weekend, then definitely for the future.
It still does that. Get ready for a 5-hour show.
Well, we got no transfers, so that's an hour
Yeah.
taken off already. Free kick. Just
Free
on the
kick
edge
for
of the
West
box.
Ham. Turn your comments off. Still. Creswell right on the
Well
edge.
ball.
Big men forwards. Pings the ball. Goes for a shot. Oh, Oggy just misses it. Keeper
Tell you
saves
what,
it.
He's their
Benrahma
player
from
at the moment, isn't he?
Benrahma.
Good cross in by Benrahma.
Good cross in. Oh,
It's
pings it
excellent.
down. Clears out, but it's not a good clearance. Oh, they've cleared it now.
Yeah.
Creswell, all the wall. Get the ball down. Fabianski, no problem at all, mate.
Martinez is their man of the match so far, isn't he?
Yeah. Say the least.
Sufal, Suchek, up and on, up and under, straight to Fredericks. Good play from Fredericks to Antonio. Finds Souček in the middle of the park. Back to Augie, who's driving forward on the halfway line. He's going to find Krezi. Inside to Lingard. Nice play with him and Souček. Out wide to Benrahma, who plays...
Nice,
unlucky.
Really good point there, Mike. The way we're playing works well for Antonio's fitness, almost like he hasn't been unleashed yet because of Lingard and Benrahma. Attacking options.
He's driving forward. Oh, nice ball through to Benrahma. He's inside the box. Feeds Souček. He shoots from distance. Oh, just goes wide.
Oh. Yeah, that comment is a really good point.
It is, isn't it?
Antonio has not been negated.
Best attacking options we've had in years.
Yeah.
And it does take the pressure off Antonio. It allows him to maybe drift a bit more into the box, a bit more like a natural centre forward, because Benrahma and Lingard are doing the business. That was
yeah, and plus it saves him not running around like a donkey for 90 minutes as well.
Exactly.
Good play from West Ham there. Lingard, Benrahma and Souček. Nice link-up play. Yeah, commentators saying good shape, good understanding between the players going forward, 100%.
Is this the way going forward now?
I think Lingard just gives you that threat of going forward all the time because he just constantly puts pressure on. He just constantly puts the pressure on.
It's what was said earlier, before the game started. There's pace in attack.
Yeah.
So we can play the counter-attacking game because we now have some very... Mind you, Bowen is a pace player, but he kind of gets asked to defend more, doesn't he? It's really interesting. But Fredericks is fast. Lingard's got pace on him. That was a giveaway. Just outside the box. Matty Cash.
Down the right-hand side. Good play from Creswell.
Well played, West Ham. Well played, Cressy.
That's the thing, you're right. Lingard does bring that burst of pace, man, and you can see it straight away. Once he's on the ball and he's driving forward, like literally, you can see straight away.
That's why
he's under pressure.
Yeah, and that's why the likes of Benrahma will just flourish beside a player like that.
He will.
Like the Villa defense are backing off Lingard, literally.
And Lingard, looks like he's been playing for West Ham for years. He's fitted in so easy.
Yeah.
Played Ogbonna.
Deckers moving forward, out wide to Benrahma. Oh, it's unlucky. It's like the first mistake. It's the first mistake Benrahma's made all game.
Yeah.
Probably so there, Jason. Maybe Moyes has got something in his mind, a shape, a pattern of play that he thinks is going to do well for us. Fair play to him.
Maybe it's why he didn't sign a striker.
Trust in Moyes. Villa throw in. Well tracked back from West Ham. Brilliant play from West Ham. He's given a free kick as well inside the centre circle.
Let's hope he does score, Reece. It will definitely take the pressure off him. But it looks like he's enjoying his game tonight as well.
Reece, it's funny.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that comment as well because it looks like the pressure is off him because he's got when you've got quality, it doesn't matter. People always say when you, it's like when you play lower teams, the best players shine.
Yeah.
When you play when Premier League teams play lower league teams, the best players in the lower league teams shine because they're good, and they can raise their standard to the occasion. Lingard driving through the middle, feeds Benrahma out left. Nice cross!
Good cross. Right across
ping pong, Everett shoots! Oh, Martinez.
Another effort. How many shots on goal have we had?
Good play.
The most probably had in
crazy. I don't know the answer to that. I thought there was an option to buy, but people are saying there isn't one.
I think Man United want to keep their cards close to their chest with Lingard.
Right.
The thing you've got here is if he performs really well, will Solskjaer bring him back in and play him if he plays well? I don't know.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one because Van der Beek can't even get in the squad.
Yeah. If Lingard wants to push through a move as well, that's going to be the key. He may fall in love.
Gary, Lingard is playing really, really well. You know, great attacking prowess, working really well alongside Benrahma. Has a couple of chances.
Nice play for Benrahma. Cuts inside his right foot, gets round Matty Cash, driving through the middle of the park, feeds in Lingard on the edge of the centre circle. He's driving forward, Lingard feeds out wide to Soufal. Fredericks is out wide on the right hand side, he's got the ball. Soufal makes overlapping run. Fredericks plays it back to Declan Rice. Dickers comes all the way back to Dawson, out wide to Augie. That's fine, patient play, patient moving forward.
If we have a good season, if he has a good season here, he might want to stay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Antonio's interesting. He looks a little bit sluggish today. Oh, Ian, he's seeing the best of us, mate. There's a long way to go yet.
West Ham putting pressure on again. Antonio tracking back on the keeper. Martinez pings the ball out forward. Good tracking. Kresi's been brilliant, and he's been fouled, and it's a free kick.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. Let's just see where this second half is.
Lingard, yeah. Kresi, back to Lingard, driving through the middle of the park. Decker's right. It's gone out.
But yeah, is it me? Does Antonio look knackered?
He kind of looks sluggish, doesn't he? But
yeah,
it's difficult to tell. It's difficult to tell. Come on, bring Odubeko on with these guys up front with him.
Crazy call. I'm loving Lingard already. Our play got pace at last.
Yeah, Stel, I'm with you on that one. I think we're on the same wave there. What you just said.
Can't hear you very well, Sess, mate.
Yeah, I think we're on the same wave there.
What, Odubeko?
Yeah.
Would love it, wouldn't you?
Foul West Ham.
It won't happen, but it'd be great.
Well, you never know. Would you have thought Fredericks would have started, mate, in that position? You never know. Dad's watching. Lingard's showing class. He is.
Good evening, Jim. I hope you're well, mate.
Lingard should be a permanent sign in this display. Obviously, he has his own point to prove, but that works for us as a team. Yeah, but listen, let's not worry about signing him in the future. Let's just keep him, enjoy him while he's here, and see what happens. And hopefully, he keeps playing.
Let's keep him in terms of his confidence, everything, man. Because I think he needs this, and he needs this the way things have gone for the past year and a half, especially.
Look at that there. West Ham United's total distance: Souček 4.8k, Lingard 4.5k, Benrahma 4.3k.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You cannot ask for anything else better than that. That is everything that Moyes wants, and we're playing nice football.
When have we had that?
That's what I'm saying. It can be the difference of playing one player. Actually, it's not the difference of one player. It's the difference of two players. Lingard and Fredericks offer you pace.
Is this going to be the long term as Fredericks as a converted right winger now?
See, it doesn't matter who he buys anymore. He'll just convert them into whatever player he wants them to be.
We just need to put. We just need to try.
That's his new nickname now. Moyes the Converter.
We just need to try and capitalise on this. Lingard driving forwards. Barkley. Barkley done well there. Feeds in. No, it's not. Oh, well done, Soufal.
You could do like a Moyes advert. Are you a player that's struggling? Come to West Ham.
Mate, Cess, I'm gonna give Luke that task. Luke does that stuff so well. Honestly, mate. I'm going to message him at half time.
Just literally, just do a Moyes advert. Literally, are you a player struggling? Well, then come to West Ham. Moyes will convert you into a new position. You'll be a new man.
It's a good shout, mate. What is that good?
There's a question for you here, Sess. Do you work for BT or Sky?
Oh, neither, man. I wish.
Dalek, that was a bit random, mate. Do you?
No, I don't. Neither.
No, I was saying Dalek. Does Dalek?
Why did you ask that, Dalek?
What I want to see from West Ham would be nice to see is West Ham capitalise on this.
Yeah.
Who would be first as an attacking sub? Yeah, I think Bowen, probably. Or Yarmolenko.
I don't know, mate.
Totally
Totally too early to tell.
Yeah, let's just see how the second half goes, the first 15 minutes at least. If Antonio's blowing out his ass, I'm probably better.
It kind of doesn't look. I don't know. He looks sluggish.
He does look a bit. He does look a bit sluggish. He does.
I
must admit.
It's like I said. I thought it was down to the fact that Benrahma and
Barkley
Lingard were doing all the running, but it doesn't seem to be, mate.
on the edge of the 18-yard box, feeds out the Villa player. Good interception by Soufal. It's out for a Villa throw-in.
Well, as a Liverpool fan, mate, you could always go and watch your team instead. Lokesh.
What's he saying?
He said these guys' videos are dead. What do you want from a match day
What does he
live?
mean?
Dancing girls and I don't know, acrobatics in the background, Lokesh? Let us know, mate.
Maybe he wants us to sing. I don't know.
Oh, we'll sing for him.
We'll sing. We'll rap.
Grealish on the attack down the right hand side.
What do you want?
He's switched now. Grealish is completely switched. He's fed in McGinn. Crosses it in. Get rid of it, West Ham. Well done, Soufal. Out to Barkley on the edge of the park. Oh, Cash on the inside. Good cross in. Well done, Oggy. Well done, Oggy.
Calm and composed.
Finds
Well
Antonio.
played.
Oh, he's been dispossessed really easily.
Antonio, mate.
Barkley out wide to
No
Grealish.
complaining
Ah,
there,
it'll do.
I tell you what.
There's no complaining from Antonio there yet, mate. He lost the ball, didn't he?
He did.
I just had a little thought because a certain someone from Brentford has scored again.
Say that
You
again,
what,
mate?
mate?
A certain guy from Brentford has scored again. Ivan Toney has scored again.
Mate,
Yeah, mate.
And
the only way Ivan Toney is coming to West Ham is if Brentford don't get promoted.
Yeah.
You know, and I've got a feeling.
We're trying to butter them up, you know. Give them Reed, you know.
I've got a feeling that Brentford are gonna get promoted this season.
I've
It's
genuinely,
gonna be
I think if a club goes hard for Ivan Toney, Brentford will sell.
Not if they come up.
It doesn't matter if they come up, they will.
No.
Mate, they will. I tell you why. If a club goes hard during the current climate of football, this is the reason why they have to protect their complete and utter future.
If they don't get promoted,
No.
yes, they'll sell. But if they do, they won't sell Ivan Toney. No way.
Not
I don't think they'll sell him.
under current.
If
If it was prior to COVID, halftime. If it was prior to COVID, I would say the same. But now with COVID and the problem with all the financial play, I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at that. They're all congratulating Lingard for a really good first half.
Well, no wonder.
Yeah.
It was bloody brilliant.
Yeah. Well played.
Right, hold on a second before we move into the.
I'm gonna quit. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
fine, mate. Let's save that. Bring this up. Take Cess out just now, and yeah, half time. Let's get on. Welcome back to Alf's halftime report, not with Alf, with Anton, with our amateur graphics that makes it all that special. Still, we ain't changing from being amateur to professional, are we? We're just going to continue this way.
Mate, it's the only way to go.
It is, mate. It is, mate. I'm also proud to say that we're one of not many channels that don't charge for our content. So keep on enjoying our content because we're going to keep it for free for you West Ham fans, as much as
second-hand information, eh?
Listen, it's 0-0 still. Aston Villa 0, West Ham 0. Aston Villa have had 3 attempts on goal. West Ham have had 10. West Ham have had 5 on target to Villa's 0. Possession is literally split down the middle. 51% to Villa, with West Ham at 49%. Both teams on par with passing and on passing accuracy as well, with over 200 passes. What's your thoughts? Brief thoughts before we bring in some guests.
Those stats are interesting. I thought we would have had better stats than that. I thought we were on top of the game. We had the better chances. That's proven with 5 on target. Our pass and move has been superb, and Jesse Lingard's debut for West Ham United has been so far successful. And you know, we're all sitting there baffled as to what Moyes was up to with putting Fredericks out on the right, or we didn't know where Fredericks was going to play, and yet it's worked. It's working, ironically, what it's doing is it's nullifying Grealish.
Yeah.
Because I think people said it in the chat. You've got two defenders out on the right who are sort of dropping and sort of doubling up against Grealish. He doesn't like it. And then when we do break, you've got Fredericks who's got the pace to go forward.
Yeah.
But star of the show so far is Jesse Lingard.
Well, let's bring in a couple of our guests. Let's bring in Irish Tommy and Jake from West Ham Unofficial. Straight over to you, Tommy, mate. Lingard's definitely been top form today, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's very lively, isn't he? But like I was talking about before the game, he just brings that little bit of pace and that bit of directness to it that obviously Fornells just doesn't possess. He also looks to be kind of dovetailing very well with Benrahma, which is good to see. They look like they could strike up a really good kind of understanding there. We've had some great moments. Unfortunately, again, it's just the problem that we have, just trying to convert chances to goals. It's frustrating. Yeah. We've left some goals behind us there. There's no, you have to wonder about that still. Lingard does look like he carries a threat. Got a couple of good shots in. Antonio had a chance again, which he didn't connect with. It just sometimes it's obvious, that Antonio, is just not a natural striker of a ball. And unfortunately, again, as well as we're playing, we're on top. It's a very good performance, but we've got to start turning these opportunities into goals.
Yeah, we need to try and get into, half-time if we have a good performance. All right, sorry, Stel. Whatever you're saying, on you go, Stel. Go on, carry on.
The only way to get a word
Go on, just stop talking. Go on.
Tommy, do you reckon missing all these chances? Well, not missing all these chances, but not putting one of those chances away is going to come back to bite us, or are we going to be okay? More of the same in the second half?
I'm not too worried. Look, we've really limited Villa. They've had a couple of moments. There was, I think, the first one was a mistouch from Dawson, which ended up with someone flashing one wide. I believe it was Watkins flashing one wide, just wide. Watkins also had another from a good cross from the right hand side. Watkins had a header at the far post, which he looped towards the far post. And then
Barkley had a chance as well.
And then Barkley had a great chance. I actually thought Barkley was going to score, but he pulled his shot badly. So they have had opportunities, but we have limited them, in fairness. We have limited their opportunities. So I'm feeling quite good at the moment.
Jake,
just need to take our chances.
Yeah, absolutely. Jake, we've got obviously the Lingard effect. He's been really effective, but what we've also seen is the fact that Benrahma is playing off of him and gaining a lot of confidence, and they're building up this nice little partnership. Listen, we know you're a Benrahma fan. Talk to me about the two of them together and what they've been offering to the first half in particular.
Yeah, well, they've been definitely kind of bonding and linking up well, as kind of Benrahma was with Fornals. I think Lingard, we hope that he was going to have the zip. We hoped he was going to have that bit of kind of urgency, pace in there, and he's had it. Fair play to him. He's been very lively, kind of shadow everything that Tommy and Stel have said there. Can't really say much else. Yeah, the only thing we're missing now is a goal, because I think we had the chances. Suchek had that curling effort. Lingard had a couple of chances. Antonio had a chance. And yeah, the only thing we're not doing is scoring now, and that's the most crucial part of it. So yeah, we need to get a goal on the board quickly.
Tommy, do you think Antonio looks sluggish? Do you think there's something not right there, or do you think it's just the style of play that West Ham are playing with Lingard and Benrahma linking up really well, driving forward, and he's not really had a chat? Is that what do you put it down to?
Yeah, it's hard to tell because we're not really hoofing much up to him. He's maybe not having to do as much flat-out sprinting, chasing stuff that he does. I think we're actually bringing the ball out quite well between, Fredericks, who I think has done really well first half, and Benrahma and Lingard are able to carry the ball, and he's having to make more runs kind of off the ball carrier. Maybe he's not as used to doing that, and maybe he doesn't have as good of an instinct for doing that, but I don't think there's anything really wrong with him. It's entirely possible he's not 100% match fit, because he is not that long still back after an injury. But I don't see anything that's troubling me with Antonio, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
I'm kind of. I'm going to disagree slightly there, Tommy, because I thought that the reason why he wasn't running around so much was because Lingard and Benrahma were doing all the running for him. But as the half was wearing on, you were seeing he wasn't closing down. Like, he had an opportunity to close down one or two sort of back passes, etc. at the back, and he wasn't there. It doesn't seem to be at the races. And then near the end of the first half, he lost the ball in our own half, and then he sort of put his hands up in the air as if to say that he got a bad pass. Nothing wrong with the pass to him. It just doesn't look right. I don't know. I think
I'll keep a closer eye on it in the second half, but I didn't see anything that would concern me, I have to say.
Right.
Yeah. Jake, before the game, we were all confused by the inclusion of Fredericks in that particular position. How would you describe his first half performance, mate?
Yeah, him and Soufal have been linking up well again. He's been getting down that right-hand side, putting balls into the box. And yeah, he's had a pretty good, lively as well with Lingard. Yeah, those guys kind of are really linking up well. And if this continues into the second half, this is kind of a backup, kind of going forward, kind of front 4-3, whatever you want to call it, kind of attack, because we know we've got Bowen and Fornals there as well, but we've got these that we know that can perform there. I mean, it's been proven that hopefully if it continues, that Fredericks is having a good game down on that right hand side on the wing. And yeah, I'm not sure where Lingard's really playing, because he seems to be going from the left to the right to the middle to everywhere, really. But yeah, very. I'm very positive from our players coming in today.
And we've got a new guest coming on as well. It's Tommy's cat. Tommy's cat. What's his?
Hang on, I've got.
Oh, look, there he goes. Oh no, don't get him started.
Stell's cat.
This is Reba. She's a bit shy. I don't know if she wants to say hi or not. I guess not. But that's Reba. She doesn't look like it, but she's very, very pleased to meet you.
Yeah, Tommy, what's your thoughts on Fredericks?
Yeah, I've been quite pleased with him first half, because look, I said this before the game. I said a lot of people just see Fredericks there and go, "Oh Christ, Fredericks, he's shite." He's not shite, and his form was very good before his injury when he was playing at wing back, as I said earlier. So I think he's been effective. Hasn't been our best player, but he's been effective and has done some nice things. So hopefully he can keep that going second half. You know, get some good balls into the box, and like I say, fingers crossed we can capitalise one, because Souček is getting up in there as well. You know, like I said, I hoped he would get back to making those drives into the box where he can get on the end of stuff. He was unlucky; he flashed one just wide of the far post as well. So you know, I'm really hopeful, because obviously, look, with this lineup, we didn't really know what was coming, but I've been pleasantly surprised. It's been quite open and attacking from us, really. You know, we haven't looked, very defensive here. You know, we've kind of taken the game to them, and I'm really glad to see that.
We could really put that down to the inclusion of Lingard. I mean, listen, I don't want to get too carried away with it, but from that first half performance, the freedom he's got. You know, he is all over the place up top. I mean, I think the stats with 5 or 10 minutes to go was showing that he's nearly ran a 5k in the first half on the football park. I mean, he is running all over the place. He's giving the confidence to players like Benrahma. He collects the ball. He's got deafening touches, or he brings other players into the play. He also passes and runs, and he makes darting runs. But the key element, and we've saw it from the start, is he presses, and he presses. And at the start, in particular, the first half, we've not saw it so much in the latter part of the first half, but we saw Antonio pressing quite a lot in the first half as well. But that started to calm down a lot. We don't know if there's maybe a bit of sluggishness there, like we've been discussing. But I mean, we can't take it away from him. Lingard has been next level, hasn't he, Jake?
Yeah, very pleased with his performance. I think he's doing really well, and he's kind of really, I don't know whether he's proved everybody wrong, but he's come in, and we didn't expect him to play today, and he's come in, he's played so far from the first half, he's been very good. Him and Benrahma have been superb, I think, and just the only thing, as I said, we're missing is a goal. And I think that we've definitely kind of nullified them. We've pressed really high. We've kind of forced some errors, and we've been very good pressing. I mean, at one stage, Souček was ahead of Antonio pressing. But yeah, very good.
Something I just want to bring to your attention is some stats of the first half in relation to Jesse Lingard. He's had 40 touches, he's covered 6 kilometres in the first half, and he's had 9 sprints in the first half as well. So, you know, he's a player that's got a point to prove. He's confident, he's got Premier League experience, and yeah, it's exciting. But like you said, Tommy, you want West Ham to capitalise on this. And you don't want us to be going backs against the foot and, you know, and having these problems, knowing that we've had such a good first half. We need to take advantage of this spell of play.
Yeah, this has been obviously one of my main issues with the team. I'm flogging a dead horse now. All season I've been saying this. We do not score enough goals from our front four. We're seeing it, unfortunately, again tonight. We're getting into some great situations, and we just don't have people in there who seem to be kind of natural finishers who will actually take these chances. So I think our hope right now is that we can keep Villa out for the 90 minutes, and that somewhere along the way we'll finish 1 and hopefully get a 1-0 and get out of there with the 3 points, because our finishing as usual is just really, really poor.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's an interesting point,
go for it,
because,
Stell. I'm just going to go and grab a coffee, Stell. You carry on, mate.
Yeah, okay. It's an interesting point because
I'm going to go, Stels. Cheers, mate.
All right, mate. I totally agree with you. Our front players don't put the ball away, and we kind of relied an awful lot on other players around the squad, around the team to get our goals. You know, defenders and, you know, Souček and people like that. I think you got a point, but it's interesting because the one player that has been scoring decent is Bowen, who's not on the pitch today. Do you think this is made, you know, if there's going to be a change, do you think this is made for someone like Bowen or Yarmolenko? Who would be your first attacking change if you had to do that?
Yeah, I think it is, because it is an open game. So, you know, Villa are not getting numbers behind the ball. There is space for us when we attack. So absolutely somebody like Bowen could get a goal tonight. But he hasn't exactly, you know, been prolific himself. I suspect Lingard will not last the 90 minutes. I doubt very much if he's match fit. Even though he looks very lively, I would imagine we may see him start to flag at some point in the second half. So it may be a kind of forced change there that he has to come off. If he comes off, I hope somebody like, is Lanzini on the bench? Can't remember quite the bench.
I think he is.
Yeah, I would rather see someone like that come on than a Fornals. I think Fornals just lacks the pace. I would like to see us keep the pace up there. So I would like to see the likes of Yarmolenko and Bowen come on.
We need to keep up that momentum, don't we?
Yes, we've got to keep that momentum. Yeah, keep a bit of pace in the team.
They've made a change. They've got Traore coming on. I don't know who it's for, but Traore has come on. So I think they're going to go a bit more for it up front. Are you going to stay with us, Tommy, or are you going to come back at the end of the game?
No, I'm going to shoot off, and I'll come back at the end of the game, and
all right.
we'll give our verdicts.
Thank you, mate.
So take care. Bye,
see you later. So we're about to kick off the second half, and they've made one change. They've got Traore on. I don't know who it's for, to be honest with you. I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. But we are the same 11 in the second half, and we're waiting for kickoff. So Villa have kicked off. Still trying to work out who's come off, but Traore is on for El Ghazi, I've just been told. Thank you, Azzy. I'm a Newcastle fan. Hope you're well, mate. So Aston Villa have got the ball, giving it away straight away. Declan's on the ball. Souček, he's giving it away. But Declan's won it back in the middle of the park. Lingard, Lingard's got it. Gives it to Declan. Souček, all in the middle of the park here.
No changes still. I think there's a change for Villa.
El Ghazi's off. Traore's on for Villa. Atrar is a winger, isn't he? Plays out wide, I think.
Everyone loves a record on your wall still.
It's Aladdin Sane, mate. Gold disc. David Bowie.
How come you managed to get the West Ham picture up?
The missus is out, so I'll put that up there tonight. Richard, Noble on the bench is a relief. Who's the thank you, Gary, you recognised it. Who's the ref for Fulham? Dalek? Don't know yet. John agreed with you. Sofal doubled up with Fredericks. They're doing a job on Grealish. Let's hope that continues.
To be quite honest with you, Sofal's doing well himself. Cross in from Villa.
Going nowhere. Goal kick to West Ham. Ian, Bowie's never before anyone's time, mate. You listen to some of his old stuff. It's good.
Let's dance. Get on.
No, mate. I'm talking about real Bowie, not when he went commercial.
That was good, though. That was a good song. Don't even remotely deny that's not a good song. I don't even remotely deny that you don't like it.
It's commercial.
It doesn't matter. You like it.
No, it's all right.
Oh, you're just
not my favourite.
Honestly. Sometimes I start to get respect for you, then I just lose all respect for you again.
That's because you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to music, certainly Bowie. So.
Well, you certainly don't know what you're talking about when it comes to West Ham.
There you go. Gary knows all about it.
Traore, Barkley.
Toby wants to know what mug that was, mate.
Oh, that's oops. It's not one of ours.
No, it's not one of ours.
That's good.
Is that in? Or is that
I
off?
think it's got to be off. Surely he's given
it. Play on. It's play on.
It's actually official merchandise. It's actually quite a nice mug, to be fair.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the other one. The missus is using it. Although we've got plenty in stock. If you're interested, jump onto the website. Buy one of the mugs.
I quite like the Stones cover. It wasn't that bad.
Grealish cuts inside to his right foot. Grealish on the ball on the left-hand side. Still standing up with the ball. Watkins out wide left. Finds Barkley.
They've got more of the play.
Good tracking back from Antonio.
They've got more of the play in the second half.
They have so far, yeah. But West Ham have pushed them back now. Antonio's doing his tracking back, running around everywhere. Good man. Keep going, Antonio. There we go.
I can see Antonio getting subbed in the next 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, but do you know what, mate? Yeah, but he's done an effective job there. He intercepted the ball, he piled the pressure on, and Villa have now... Well, the ball went back to the keeper. Has it gone out for a West Ham throw-in?
You're absolutely right, Toby. Bad at plugging your own merch. Never mind, one football every show. There are people in the chat that want to buy mugs. Do you want to buy mugs? If you do, Anton's got a box load of them at home.
Can you tell, though? Can you tell? I mean, I don't watch any other channels. I don't know if they've got merch. I'm assuming they do. But it's just like... I want to say, like, we do this because we're just so fucking passionate about West Ham. West Ham's the first love, not Irons United. We do enjoy doing it because it's a good laugh, but yeah.
Absolutely.
So yeah, sorry. We do have mugs.
We do have.
Go onto the website, which is what's the website? ironsunited.wordpress.com. Barkley, get rid of it. Well done, Dawson. And there's a store or a shop, and then you can click on the link and purchase the mugs.
Good ball.
Go on, Lingard. Go on, Antonio.
Get out wide.
Feed him!
Out wide. Antonio!
Oh no!
Oh my word! Look up, mate.
Rubbish. That's rubbish.
Oh!
It should have fed in Lingard. Lingard to Antonio. Antonio driving forward.
Look
Lingard makes the run, and Antonio tries to hit it from about 18 yards out from the outside of his right foot.
He didn't look up once.
Just, do you know what? I love Antonio, mate. I love him. I love him so much because I just love the fact that he tries those things. I just love it.
He's technically inept.
He's got the ball again, though. Good play from him. Ben Rama.
Oh,
go on, Suchi. Go on.
Yeah, get in there! What a goal! Oh,
Thomas
get in there.
Souček! Thomas Souček!
That's his 6th goal of the season. isn't it?
Still, you ready for this? Made from Antonio. Look at this. Collects the ball, feeds in Benrahma. Look at that pass, mate. Benrahma to Souček. Out wide right.
Benrahma's passing ability, mate. I mean, what a brilliant ball that was. What a brilliant ball. 8th goal rate. I thought he got 6th.
No, it's his 8th. It's his 8th,
goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is what a great West Ham goal.
That pass, that splitting pass by Benrahma.
Thomas
He's done it.
Souček.
What a goal. What a goal.
You've got to give credit to Antonio.
Who's Potato, Mandy? Put Potato up front.
You've got to give credit to Antonio for that build-up play.
Souček.
Go on, Antonio.
Well, maybe that's woken Antonio up.
It has, mate, because he collects the ball, he holds off the defender, he plays in Benrahma. Benrahma penetrates that defence like you've never saw before, slices it open. Souček makes the forward run.
I didn't realise that from Benrahma. He's got great passing ability. You know, fantastic ball to Souček. What a, defence splitting, unlucky. Defence splitting pass. Brilliant.
What I'm seeing here right now, right, when I assess this, is that Villa are looking at Benrahma and Lingard and going, okay, how do we mark these two? But add to the equation the runs that he's making, Souček. Like, when you look at our forward line still, there's threats from all over the place, and that's why we're all, the fans last week against Liverpool, just disappointed that we didn't just go to the game and give it to them a little bit.
Yeah.
It was such a different performance.
But it's a Moyes tactic, isn't it? You know, you go up against a bigger team, and he wants to go defensive, and it's such a shame. Toby, that's a really good point, mate. I really think the focus is going to go from keeping Rice to keeping Souček in the summertime. He'd get into 19 out of 20 teams in their first 11. He'd get into, by the looks of it, mate, he'd get into any top team in Europe with the performance that he's putting in here. Fantastic.
The two of them. I said that. I think I was on the where was I? I was on the preview for Jake's channel, and he had loads of Liverpool fans on, loads of West Ham fans on, and I was just saying the two of these guys, the two of these geezers, Souček and Rice, are phenomenal, and they are like, as long as West Ham can just stay up there consistently throughout the season, then I'm pretty confident we can keep hold of them, because we need to build around all of that.
I've always said if we have a good season, there's no reason for Declan to leave. It'd be a bonus if we get into Europe. I'm not going to be disappointed if we don't.
Bad ball from Fredericks, but we've won it back. Fredericks to Soufal. Bad ball from Soufal.
Oh my! Get the fuck up, mate.
He's given the foul. He's given the foul.
That is not a foul. That is not a foul. Look, he died.
Soufal went mental at Grealish.
Because he didn't touch him. Look. Mate. Barely touched him.
It's not a yellow card in my opinion. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, he does clatter him a bit.
Wow.
I know he makes the most of it, but he does clatter him a little bit. Free kick to Villa, about 30-40 yards out, wide on the left hand side. Traore stepping over the ball.
So playing from right to left, West Ham, free kick.
Traore.
It goes cleared away
done.
by Souček. Oh, by Soufal. West Ham
good
with
tracking
the ball.
back, Lingard.
Go on,
I don't know how he's done that, but the Villa players got out of it. Well done, Dickers. We've got men forward though. Benrahma and Lingard. Look at Lingard. Feed him now. Feed him. Oh, you've got to feed Lingard. You've got to feed Lingard. Oh, it's a nice ball to Lingard.
Oh! He scored on his debut. Oh yes! On his debut. Get in there.
Wait. Made from Antonio.
Oh, I know. Well, he looked up this time. Nice little, and it's onside. And
So listen.
Was that someone else, or was that?
No, it was Lingard.
Goal?
Yep, it takes the deflection off the keeper into the goal.
Right.
Antonio collects the ball just outside the 18-yard box. He looks up and he sublimely.
Socek touched it. Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Oh no, he didn't. Sorry, mate.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just excited.
Antonio sublimely passes that ball over the top of the defenders to Lingard, who takes a touch on his chest, smashes the ball with his left foot, hits off the keeper and goes in the back of the net. 2-0 to West Ham. 2-0 to West Ham.
Do you know what? Classic counter-attacking. What they did at Aston Villa, they put on a more attack-minded player on. They're going for it. We've got more space when we break, when we hit them.
Lingard has just been phenomenal.
He's been phenomenal.
And he's been phenomenal, and he's made Benrahma phenomenal. This is Benrahma's best game for West Ham.
Lee. Don't know about that one, mate. XCJ, we're not allowed to put up any links, mate. Otherwise, you know. I mean, you guys can, but we're not. We'll get taken down if we recommend anything. So sorry, we can't do that. But you know, whatever you guys say in the chat, can't do it.
And we can't bring that up either. Unbelievable! Come on, West Ham. Lingard, brilliant debut performance. Oh, so Souček has pulled him back. Still, mate. Antonio has been brilliant in the second half as well.
He's woken up. He's had a cup of coffee at half time. He's woken up.
I've had a cup of coffee, mate, and I'm roasting underneath the stairs again.
Oh, here we go. Open the door, mate. Apart from that first hit when Antonio, and then I think Antonio realised I'm not good enough to strike the ball from outside the box, and maybe I should pass it. And the 2 passes that he's made has resulted in 2 goals. Unbelievable. Pete, I like the fact that Grealish is reduced to falling over and nothing else. Mate,
Fredericks.
Go
look
on,
at that.
Freddie. Go on, look at that turn.
Oh, Antonio. It's got a corner. Has it got a handball?
I think it's got a handball. Well, he's calling for it.
It's going to VAR. It's going to go to VAR.
Look at Fredericks.
Listen, Fredericks takes on the player 2 or 3 times, feeds the ball to Antonio.
He's saying it's handball.
Screaming for handball.
He's saying it hit his hand.
I think it does hit his hand, mate.
It definitely hit his arm. I don't know if they'll be given though.
No,
Check
it's
complete. Not. We're still not getting a penalty. We're still not getting a penalty.
West Ham corner. Come on, you Irons. Oh, come on. Go on, Big Dotson. Go on, son. Creswell corner. Oh, short. It was a front post onto Souček.
I like this.
He's giving it.
I like this comment. You say Grealish dies, but it is windy up north.
It's not as windy as it's north up here.
Ironclad, hello mate. How must Benny be feeling? Played a dozen games, run his socks off for that elusive goal. Lingard comes in on loan.
Mate, Ironclad, I don't for a doubt for a second that Benrahma is actually buzzing. Benrahma is having his best game in our colours.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's having an excellent game. Sam, hello mate. I think Antonio, Benrahma, Lingard crazy together. Yeah, they're really, I mean, we're in dreamland, aren't we? That's what makes Liverpool even more upsetting. You know, that we're playing this game and, you know, we didn't do that against Liverpool. Not saying we would have beat Liverpool if we played like this. But
look at Lingard, mate. Sorry, quickly, look at Lingard. He's just... Villa have got the ball, but he is all over them. Constantly in the forward line.
And look at this comment. When Liverpool are bloody losing. I mean... and even more upsetting, Moyes gave them far too much respect in the way we set ourselves up at the weekend. Anyway, back to tonight. 2-0 West Ham, 60 minutes gone.
Back to McGinn. Grealish on the left-hand side.
He'll go down. 10-1, he'll go down.
Feeds it back to McGinn. In the middle to Barkley. Rice still on him tight.
I like that, Theo. Got your new Slavia Prague shirt on. I like that. I might get... that's what we should do in order to honour Souček and Soufal.
Cess, mate.
What is going on here?
Almighty, and everyone doubted Lingard.
Almighty.
Didn't we? Yeah, good point, mate. A lot of people didn't want him, did they?
Cess, what time are you on, mate?
I'm slightly behind there. I'm on like 6.
Good ball in. Oh God, Antonio!
Oh, it's cleared off the line.
Cleared off the line.
What the heck? How did he clear that?
Mings has cleared that off the line. The ball.
Fantastic ball in by Cresswell. What a beautiful ball in.
Antonio has woken up, mate. He has woken up.
He has woken up. He has. He's had a third Weetabix at half time. That was goal-bound.
So unlucky for Antonio.
Brilliant clearance.
Antonio's been involved in both of the goals. He's just,
He's woken up.
He's alive second half.
Yeah, he has,
woken
mate. Up. Cess, we're on 62, 30.
Yeah, I'm at 61, 59. No, so I'm not that far behind.
I'll tell you what, I mean, who's going to doubt David Moyes again in whatever he decides?
Still so accurate.
Look
at that pressure from Benrahma. Go on, Antonio, putting the pressure on to Villa.
He's asking Antonio to
do my word, look at the amount of players they've just hoofed the ball up. It's gone straight to the West Ham player.
What we want to do, press.
Look at that, Phil.
We've not had this in a long time, like literally. Like, the way we've got so much energy pressing, it's unbelievable.
If you are watching and you are new to us, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and check in with our
and thank
amateur.
You for joining us.
Yeah, check in with our amateur antics.
Yeah, I mean, we're not professionals on this. We love West Ham, and as you see, the minute we score, we're not just going to applaud politely. We're going to go nuts. So thank you for joining us. It's an honour to have you on with us. Free kick to West Ham United in the centre circle.
Decker's out wide to Dawson, driving forward, feeds out Soufal, finds Frederick, stays on side.
I'm telling you, lads.
Nice cross, good cross. What's happening? Ball's been cleared. Watkins.
Dylan, thank you for the 79.
Mate, sorry, quickly. Look at the amount of bodies that West Ham had back there. I'm slightly disappointed at the foul that had to be given, because there was literally only one Aston Villa player forward, and look at the amount of bodies West Ham had. Like, I don't know who made the foul. Was it Oggy or Crazy?
Apparently, pull it well. Oggy was all over him, let's be honest.
But it was just like, just calm it down, lads. That's it.
I'll tell you what, that's a really good point, Kaiser. I really slagged off every kit at the beginning of the season, and now I love all three of them. I think they're all great kits.
Do you know what? It's funny. Most people watch this not knowing that our official partners are actually Umbro, and we do have tops. We do have tops to give away. So maybe we should do a giveaway for the next show. Shall we do that?
I think that's a great idea.
The Fulham one.
Yeah.
We'll do one at the Fulham one.
Yeah.
Oh, get rid of it.
Ball out to Aston Villa just outside our 18-yard box. Diver is on the ball.
Get rid of it.
Away
love that clearance from Dawson. I don't know if I do. I'm just excited. Get rid of. Look at that tracking back from Benrahma. Benrahma is everywhere again as well.
You know what? Do you throw?
Get rid of it.
That's okay.
Beckham now,
nice.
or at some point.
I'd love him to come on, but I think if we go 3-0 up, we might see him, but not before.
Yeah.
Not before.
Villa corner. Cess, mate. Talk to me about Benrahma.
He's been unreal. Like the work rate, the pressing, him just driving with the ball, just everything about it tonight. It's like him and Lingard together, it's something just literally just lit a fuse and just he's just been unreal. He just, you know what he needs? What he's missing is a goal. That's what he's missing.
Yeah.
Literally.
Guys,
Fabianski.
we're really grateful. We're really grateful that you are
thanks,
donating.
mate.
You know, thank you. You don't have to, but you know, we are grateful. It goes towards. What does it go towards? I'm not going to say it's going to go towards hoodies because, you know, people will get upset.
Well, I mean, we could really be transparent with everyone and tell them currently money is locked away and we can't get access to it anyway.
Is it still locked away?
Yeah, mate, can't get access to it still.
Yeah. Have you tried writing to them again?
Mate, it's not. It's PayPal. They're such a huge organisation. It's just they've got a policy. It's crazy. They're like, you've got to wait. I could be waiting for 6 months to get an answer.
Incredible.
But they review it every 30 days.
Well, when's the next 30 days coming up? Do you know?
It's like the 20-something.
Joan, Toby,
Grealish.
thank you, mate. Away, West Ham, away. You just don't lose
That's
it. Oh,
good clearance though.
Joan, commentator said Fabianski has never lost against Villa. If only we'd known, we wouldn't have worried. So true.
All we want now is West Ham to just keep the pressure on. But look, just quickly there. Look at the look where Lingard is. Look at him. That's where he always is, mate.
What happened there?
But look, see when Villa press forward. Apart from when look at Lingard. Look where he stays. He stays there. He keeps Antonio where he is.
Yeah.
There's no opportunity for the gaps to open up. That's the difference between a player like Lingard and the team. We don't have gaps. He completely fills that gap in.
He's a forward-thinking player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Forward-thinking.
And he's fit and he's capable of doing it all game.
Nathan, we are on 67, 56, 57, 58, 59, 68 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty. Do you know what, Nathan? You've just given me it. Do people actually pause and keep in line with us talking? Because if you watch this, you know, I used to have the subscription, so I used to get it. I would be 1.5 minutes ahead of what we are now. Oh, Grealish is going forward. Oh, good tackle from Sufal.
Yeah.
Mate.
Corner.
You know who else has impressed me today? Is Fredericks.
Yes.
You know, he's played really well. Corner ball to Aston Villa. Surprising that Grealish was on another change for Villa.
Villa have made a change.
It's surprising. Grealish had the
Barkley.
ball.
Barkley's come off. Was that Sanson?
Yeah, Sanson.
Is that Sanson?
Trezeguet. Yeah. No, Trezeguet.
Trezeguet. I tell you what.
Corner from McGinn.
All away.
Quiet tonight.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Well done, Dawson, mate. Barkley is raging at coming off. Honestly, mate, that was brilliant from Benrahma. Antonio tries to find Lingard.
Got it. Oh,
unlucky. Still got it. Villa. Creswell. Lingard. Great play. Oh, he's gone in high on him. Come on, get up, Lingard. Get up, Lingard. He's got to blow the whistle now. Oh, Benrahma.
Oh, and you're giving a free kick for that? You are, and a yellow card as well, mate. Leave it out. Leave it out. What about the guy that just took Lingard out?
Who's he just booked? Has he just booked Benrahma?
He's booked Benrahma. What about that? What about that? Look.
Oh, he's just caught his toe, hasn't he? I don't think he booked Benrahma. He booked Douglas Luiz from Aston Villa, but I don't think he booked Benrahma.
I thought he booked Benrahma. Oh, my mistake then. My mistake. Daniel, yes, Sofal and Socek are both on the pitch. We love you. If you're from the Czech Republic, mate, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, mate. Cash.
Free
on
kick
the free
to
kick for Villa.
Aston Villa. In it
Big
goes.
ping in.
And Dawson
great.
away.
See the headers, mate, as well.
Go on, Sofal. Go on, mate.
Go on, Sofal, down the right. Finds in Lingard. It's on the right-hand
Lingard?
side. Sofal's making overlap and run. Lingard keeps a hold of the ball.
Close. Come on, come in.
Finds Souček. Look at Benrahma, wide left. Declan Rice, nice play.
Declan.
Feeds in. Crazy. Nice crossing. Unlucky. Traore's on the edge of the box. Villa clear out. Nice and calm. It's a bit of crackling there. What's?
It probably might be me.
All right. Have you got earphones still? Still. Sis.
At the moment, yes.
Are they in? Have you got them in? These can you hear me?
No, I can charge my phone at the moment.
They're in. They're in.
Oh,
what great
sorry,
cover!
mate.
What great cover by Craig Dawson.
I was going to say,
absolute great cover there.
Sis, if you see when you watch this game, when you see the clearances that Dawson is doing, it's the perfect heading out, isn't it? Defensive headers. He's heading it out of the way, out wide, not through the forward. Lingard.
This
ping ball in. Suchek back post. Oh, unlucky.
This whole second half, literally, has been nothing but greatness so far. I can't fault a bad thing about it.
Yeah, neither can I.
I just want
Benny and Lingard looks like they've been playing together all season. I mean, he's fitted in.
Ollie Watkins down the left.
Oh, well.
Oggy stands up to him. Oggy's still staying up to him. Put the pressure on him. That's unbelievable. Villa corner, but good standing up from Oggy.
This is just nothing you can really say, man. This has been class, man. Especially second half. Hey, dare I say, this has been a tactical masterclass from Moisey so far.
Oh, mate.
But
what I was saying earlier, Sess, it's like that's what makes the Liverpool game even more disappointing.
Yeah.
Because if we played like this, who knows? Who knows?
Go on, Peachy boy.
Corner ball for Aston Villa.
Maybe that could be something for the future, like when we play like a Man City or
that'll do.
Man United in the cup. No. You never know, man. Stuff like that could work.
Yeah.
What could?
Lee's got a good point here. Lingard not even match fit, so he might get even better. So true. So true.
If that's not match fit, then
if that is not match fit, yeah, as I said, if that's not match fit, then I don't know what it is. Moyes did allude to the fact though he's come in and he's ready to rock and roll. He did also say though he's not played he's not had game time, but I mean if that's not match fit, I mean
yeah.
Marcus, are we still playing 4-5-1? I don't know, mate. I think we're playing 4-3-3. I really do. I haven't seen Frederick sort of drop into his own half too much.
I don't even know. It's like in a way Frederick's playing a free role.
Yeah.
I like this one.
They're offering pace.
If Lingard had an Enio on the end of his name, we'd be singing his praises, wouldn't we?
Well, we are singing his praises.
Well, we are singing his praises, yeah.
Cross in from Villa. Good clearance from Dawson. Lingard. He's pressure.
You know what's funny?
We're playing like Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, ref. I thought he got the ball. He's given a free kick about 30 yards out to Villa.
Fucking Grealish. Let's have a look at this one, eh? Oh, you know what? I'll give him a fucking 10 out of 10 for that. For diving. Cheating bastard. Hang on a minute, lads. Hang on. Let's just, Grealish. Where are we? 10 out of 10 there, Grealish. Well done, mate. Cheating git.
You got the spin and the execution as well.
Honestly, he's like... I despise the man. I don't care how talented he is. I would never have him in my team. He's a cheat. So
Grealish looks like he's up for this. He's about 30 yards out. 30 yards out, free kick.
Look at the state of him. Go on, Grealish.
Oh, still. He looks like you. He's got the same hair as you.
Shut up, mate. What's wrong with you?
I can see the resemblance.
I bet you that's the way you wear your socks as well.
There you.
That goes wide.
Go on, go down,
mate,
the Grealish.
Still.
Hang on a minute.
Still. I bet you any money, mate, you wear your socks. When you play five-a-side football, I bet you wear your socks like that.
I actually don't.
You do. You're such a liar, mate.
Yeah.
I don't even wear shinies. I just have my socks rolled down like.
That's
Billy
what he
Bonds
does.
Like Billy
That's what he
Bonds,
does.
Rolled right down, mate. Like Billy Bonds used to do.
Yeah.
Proper footballer. Would never dive. How much would you ideally pay for Grealish? For Lingard. There's rumour he could go for 10 million.
No chance. They've got
left in his contract.
They took on the year extra, so he's there to 2022. So they've still got a full year. What's happening here?
I know. He's not given a penalty, has he?
No. No.
That's not a corner. He kicked the ball off himself. That's
he kicked the ball off himself, yeah.
Are they getting a corner?
Yeah, that's why Fredericks was going mental.
Yeah.
Oh, Grealish, I fucking can't stand you, mate. You fucking
holy shit!
I'm sorry.
He's given a corner for that.
What, another corner because it came off them? Yeah. I mean, what the fuck is going on, people?
Still, what's happened to you today, mate?
Oh, mate, I don't like that. You know, like the referee should wake up.
Maybe you should just put your microphone down. Well done, Deckers.
Go on.
Get rid of it, Antonio. Go on, Antonio, son. Oh,
well
you like that
Deckers.
replay?
Well
Look at that
Deckers.
replay.
Go on,
see Antonio. Antonio smashed. Antonio smashed into Jack Grealish. I guarantee there's going to be a meme made of that one.
Good.
You'll love that one, Sis.
Go on, West Ham.
Look at that from. Oh, he's just pushed them over. That'll do. West Ham throw in. Just beside the.
I'm normally a calm man, but when I see a player diving all over the bloody place, you know, I can't help it. I can't help it.
Still, you let me have an aneurysm, mate.
Calm down, only a game. It ain't just a game. It's life, isn't it? What did what's his name say? That Liverpool manager. It's more important than life. All right, I'm calm now.
No,
Antonio.
don't worry, give it 5 minutes when Grealish starts again. Your head will go
Well, you know, I can't stand it, mate. You know, I can't.
Can you not stand Grealish, mate?
I can't stand Grealish. I can't believe he's made the England team.
Oh, still, come on.
No, mate, I'm sorry. I think there are much better footballers than him who don't dive every few seconds.
Uh-oh. Stand up to him, Dawson. Brilliant. Look at the size of his ears, mate. He has got the biggest ears.
The player
he really does.
Another change for Villa.
Is this Samson? Yeah.
Samson, yeah.
Samson, yeah.
Wait, what time are you on?
78-17.
Oh my god, I'm ahead of you.
What time are you on now?
78-32.
Oh,
you're 4 seconds in front.
Yeah. Well, at least we're in sync now. So.
Yeah.
It just randomly.
West Ham, 16 attempts on goal, 9 on target. Villa 7, 1 on target.
There's 12 minutes left plus added time there, Jason. We're on
Antonio
79 minutes.
chasing the ball. That goes out.
A janker. Still wants Grealish to join for 40 million. No, I don't want him. I'd rather not have a player like him. You know? I don't think West Ham have ever had a player. I don't think West Ham have ever had a player that dives. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Sorry, just here. There's a good point here. Someone's saying bring on Bowen for Fredericks now. You know what? Give Bowen.
Had a great game.
Yeah, he has, mate. He has, mate. But bring on Bowen, who's pacey, who cuts inside against a side that have got 90 minutes in their legs. But that could be quite a good decision to make, you know.
I want to see the boy come on. I want to see Odebeku come on.
I think we all do. But realistically.
Oh, ironclad, mate. I really don't want him in the England team. I'm sorry. I think there are better players than him.
But he makes a point, no. He makes a point.
Well, that will be singing his praises when he dies for the winning penalty. Maybe.
Go on, name three players that are better than Grealish now.
What are we on? We're on 80 minutes. You know, the team are playing well, but...
Lingard, Benrahma and Dawson. Look at that. Oh, unlucky. Good play from Lingard.
Love it.
Good play. Go on, Antonio. Flick it on. Go on, Lingard. Tyrone Mings feeds it back to Martinez.
I knew I was right. He's got 12 months left on his contract at the end of the season.
That's what I said.
If they offer him a new contract, he'd be available at cut price. I reckon we can get him for about 10 mil. I reckon we could do it.
Shit.
Oh! They've scored. Ollie Watkins.
It's all right.
Shit.
That's all right.
What that shows you is it pays by having a striker with quality like that can score from, you know, look, he's got the other side of Augie.
Yeah. Blind side.
Beat Dawson to it.
And look who made it. He stayed on his feet long enough to pass the ball. It's a good goal. It's a good goal.
Yeah.
He split the defence.
Yeah, split them open. Split Obonga and Dawson open.
Well, let's hope that doesn't give him the encouragement now.
I hope not. The thing is that sorry. Yeah.
Mandy's got a good point there. Where's it gone?
I would probably seriously consider bringing an attacking threat on here. Like swapping Fredericks. I think Fredericks had a good game. He's quieting down recently, so you're either going to see two sides here. You're going to see Moyes try and come on and protect this game, but I don't think protecting the game against this Aston Villa. This is what we need to get. Grealish is on the ball inside the 18-yard box. Crosses it in. Oh, get rid of it. Oh, so low. West Ham. He's done well, Fabianski. Well done, mate.
Oh, they're going for it now.
They are.
They don't deserve this, but they're going for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit.
Come on, West Ham United. Let's get back in this. Let's get back in this. Let's get
Dawson,
back in this.
That was a fantastic tackle from Dawson, mate.
Oh, that was well out.
I don't know, mate. It's got to be the full ball.
Yeah. Come on, West Ham United. 82 minutes gone. Let's not give them the hope there. Let's not give them the hope. So.
Good turn back from Souček. It's Antonio.
Antonio on the ball.
Oh, scored!
Go on, Lingard. Go on, Lingard. Jesse Lingard! Oh my word!
Look at this! Look at this! Go on, Russie boy!
Go on, Lingard.
Go on, Lingard! How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm alright now.
Lads! Made from Antonio.
Again, 3 assists.
No, he's got. I think he's got 2 assists. 2 assists.
Oh, was it 2 assists?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Antonio collects. Antonio collects the ball in the middle of the park, feeds out Lingard, who just collects the ball, goes into the 18-yard box, shoots, and it goes into the back of the net.
Off he goes.
Dancing.
What do you make of Lingard's debut, Russ? What do you make of Lingard's
Go on, Russ. Show us, mate.
I can't do it. I've got the sausage fingers. Got to learn. Oh man, I tell you, he from the first minute, the whip of him. You know, he's been up for it, isn't he? Considering he ain't played.
Oh yeah.
He's really gone for it today, and it's brilliant. It's funny enough, this is not me name dropping, but I have just been interviewing Matt Jarvis while watching the game at the same time.
Oh, really? No way.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Matt. 2-0 Souček. 2-0. Yeah.
Fredericks is off, Fornals is on.
I thought Fredericks has done really well. I think they've all done really well.
He's done really well.
God, Lingard, man.
Yeah.
Mate, yeah. And he's brought Fornals on to cover as much ground as possible. But tell you what, they're showing Fredericks 85 minutes on that park.
He's had a good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
Good game. Oh, here we go. I think I said 3-1 on my live stream today. Just saying. Just saying. That's brilliant. What a goal. I tell you what, it's just brilliant.
The way we played today, Russ, I was saying earlier, if only
Jesse.
I'm not saying we would have won the game if we'd done so, but if we'd played this way against Liverpool, I think if we'd shown them
Benrahma, great play there, sorry.
We could have done a lot better against Liverpool. Maybe not won it.
Jesse Lingard finds Souček, good play from West Ham.
Out wide.
Out wide to Sufal. Go on, cut side to Deckers. Out wide to Sufal.
Get it over. No, too late. Go on, Deckers.
Oh, Deckers crosses in. Oh, pings it out. Souček.
Chalk and cheese.
It is, isn't it, mate? The performance. I mean, we're back to what we were like when we beat Leicester, when we beat Wolves.
Yes.
You know, that sort of style of play.
Yes.
That's good, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic to watch. We've had a couple of blips this year. I mean, we can't complain as Hammers, can we?
No.
But we've had a couple of blips where I think our standard has gone up so much already this season. Now, when we have a game against something like Liverpool, we go, what was all that about? We're more surprised that we let that one slip rather than anything else.
Yeah,
but we've done it a couple of times this season. We've done it Brighton, Newcastle at the start of the season.
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Go
on, Sifal, great football.
Look at that play.
Dink it in. Go on! Oh,
Benny boy.
That would top off the day, wouldn't it?
Giving him a goal.
Oh, what great play! What great play!
Different team.
Different team.
Absolutely different
Benny, get your head over it, mate. Even I know
Russ,
that.
Russ, we've been slagging ourselves off tonight because we've been slagging off our equipment, our graphics, and then you turn up and you've got your full Merchie jumper on, and you've got your fantastic. Look at that mic. Oh man, I wouldn't fit underneath my stairs though.
Rather than that stick that you hold, mate. I mean,
Oh,
what's happened to that?
That's gone.
I knew it.
I like
You
the
buy
stick.
cheap rubbish. What do you?
It's not
expect?
cheap. It's not cheap. Shall I tell you why I'll tell you why it's broken? Because I celebrated a goal and chucked it.
Oh dear. No, it's all about.
Go on, Anton.
It's all about. Ryan has positive hat. I have an optimistic Oggy. So I've been optimistic Oggy all day today because we would get a result today.
Ben Rama's off. Johnson's on.
Yeah, tie up now.
Yeah, what we got? 87, 88 minutes. So, what was Matt Jarvis like, mate? Good interview?
Yeah, I'll put it. It'll be up on Saturday before the Fulham game. Yeah, nice guy. He's a lovely guy. Although we did spend, we take the piss out. I did spend 15 minutes. We spent like 15 minutes talking, and I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot to press record. Sorry, but."
Shit,
Russ. He was like, "What?" I was like, "So sorry." He was like, "Oh, this is really nice. I like StreamYard. I think it's really good." Yeah. Anyway, but it was only about his kids and my kid and stuff, so it wasn't really interesting stuff. But no, he's a lovely guy. Lovely guy.
Still, did you see the video he put up today? I've not watched it yet, but do you know who he put up today?
Yeah, haven't seen it yet.
He lives in. Does he live in Scandinavia somewhere?
Norway,
innit?
Top guy. Honestly, it's such a lovely bloke. Really nice guy. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
He because we did his appreciation night last Thursday.
I've still not watched it, mate. I've not had time.
Did he come on or did he watch?
He watched it. He watched it. Yeah, he texted.
What did he make of it?
He said he was all right because I didn't understand. He went, "Yeah, I'll take 7.5," and I was like, "What are you on about?" And he was like, "Yeah, 7 point." That's what we gave him as a score. You know, like an legend score.
Right.
And he said, "Yeah." And then I had then we had what was it? And Steve Jones phoned me up on Friday, and he was like, "Oh right." First he said was that effing cross I did to Borley, and because he obviously that was brilliant. That was brilliant. Anyway, how are you? Yeah, it was very good. But yeah,
mate, how'd you get away showing all that footage? I mean, do you not? I mean, I don't understand how YouTube works. If we show a split second of something, we'll get like.
Yeah, but no, we're showing. You're talking about showing
current stuff. I got done. Was it the no? I'll tell you.
Hartson. It was an Hartson you got.
Yeah, but it was like a 5-second clip that we got claimed, and then we did it again with. And then what I do is I upload the sort of the highlights reel beforehand onto YouTube, and it does all the. And then I switch the. This is not interesting like for you two, but I switch the monetization on. And if it comes claimed, YouTube will already basically clip it out, so it's all done.
Clip it out.
Right. But now it's all new. I'll tell you later. It's all new. Okay. You're gonna be easier next time.
Okay.
StreamYard have done an update, so yeah.
Oh, we don't. We're honestly we're so far behind. Honestly, I think myself and Stel we spoke today for like 2 minutes, and the whole conversation took place about how stressed we are with work. We were just like. And then we're like, oh, we've still got a channel to run. We need to do this. We need to do that. Lingard's coming off. By the way, well played, Jared Bowen. Yeah, but we're just so big. Like, Stell, I've been on the jumping on Russ's shows in lunchtime, and I noticed today had this little Russ sitting in the corner waving his little cartoon guy, and I was like, oh man, I love that shit. Like, I really want to get that shit.
Well, I said to you before, I love Russ's all the images that he does and stuff like that. You know, so we're gonna have to find out all your secrets, mate.
Yeah, he told you before, did he not? He told us.
He did, and it went over my head.
I'll show you.
Russ, there's no point in telling us that we'll go over.
I'll tell you what. Ask Jake. Ask Jake. So I've told Jake everything. Anyway.
Yeah. Have you? Okay.
Yeah.
We call ourselves the amateur hour.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's like, nothing wrong. I think sometimes people just over do stuff, and I think actually people just want to listen to you lot watching the football, having a good time, and you know, having a laugh, isn't it?
Exactly, that's what it's all about. Especially when we're winning. I mean, goodness me. Anton, do you remember this time last season when we were doing watch-alongs and losing every single game?
This was the lead up. This time last year was the lead up to us bringing Nolan in.
Yeah.
And was leading up to that game against Man City. Remember, it got postponed because of the weather. And then we played them again, and it was an awful game. And it was the one, I remember doing the video still, and I remember saying particularly going, Moyes went, there you go. Just have the points, just be respectful. And then we played Liverpool, and Thomas Souček had an unbelievable game, got injured in like the 60th minute. And that's what changed the game, and that's why we didn't win the game in the end, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's right,
but then after that was the change of West Ham right there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, you know, we're 1 point worse off than we were the whole of last season.
I know.
If we can,
but you got what we on now? Is it 38 points that we got?
38,
now?
yeah.
38.
Yeah.
So basically, we're 2 points off safety, really.
So I mean, still 2 points to go.
There's a possibility though. Teams will go down for less than that this year.
Yeah, I think 36.
Yeah, I reckon. I agree.
Listen, if you're watching, we're going to be doing a review. Go on. Oh, it's gone wide for a corner. It's 10:05.
Cool.
There's a minute to go. Still, what time am I setting up the show for? Don't say 10 past. It's not realistic. Don't say quarter past. Don't say quarter past. It's not realistic.
Well, then 20 past then.
Right. Okay.
No, you sense it. Do you want to come on and chat for the review?
Russ is like, nah.
I'm talked out, to be honest.
Don't blame me.
Isn't it nice though? It's like all this season, like bar a couple of games, every game. I mean, obviously that's it. That's the result down there. So you know, every game we've as you said, like today, and like as you said, like the Leeds games, and you know, we got Fulham coming up. As you said, Sal, in weekly on Sunday, we could end up being undefeated in February. There we go. I've said it.
Oh, mate, full time.
I'm telling you, mate.
Full time, lads.
You know what, Russ? I put tonight down as a draw.
I think a lot of people.
Also, can I just?
When I was saying that we weren't going to be unbeaten, I had tonight as a draw and a couple of wins and a couple of draws.
Can I show you how amateurish we are? If you look at the ticker tape along the bottom, half-time, Aston Villa. It's been doing that for the last 10 minutes.
No one's
been doing that all show, mate.
Listen. You've just witnessed West Ham beat Aston Villa 3-1 at Villa Park. West Ham have walked away with 3 points. Unbelievable.
What, Brighton?
They lost. Liverpool lost.
They beat Liverpool.
Yeah. See, even more annoying. But you know what? It's our night tonight. It's our night. You know, Hammerette. So glad we left the Liverpool game behind us. So true. Double over Villa, Mandy. Yep. We've got loads of ladies watching us tonight, Russ. It must be you.
They heard,
all of a sudden.
It was late.
They heard you were coming on. Let's go a few comments. NWO, why did we not play this way against Liverpool? Exactly.
Mate, I wish we knew.
Too much respect, I think. That was it.
Too much respect.
Yeah.
Man of the match, Russ.
Oh, I got to put Lingard. How can you not put Lingard as man of the match? 2 goals. He from the first minute, you could just see him and Ben Rama had this little.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
The understanding.
Benrahma needs someone, no disrespect, I was on Lingard's levels. That
a Payet Lanzini type.
Yeah.
And that's what I said about Lanzini and Benrahma, because Lanzini played best. When he played best, when he had someone who was arguably the top guy. He was the top guy.
Nail on the head, Russ, there, mate. And we were saying it beforehand. When Lingard has got over 200 appearances in the Premier League for for Manchester United. He's not been great as of late. He's come to West Ham. He's got a point to prove. And then what happens is he raises the bar, and players go with him. And Benrahma has shown that tonight. I know. Listen, I'm not wanting to get carried away, but the performance from Lingard tonight is not just a one-off.
You've got not getting carried away, but let's get that banner Premier League champion sorted.
We're going on a European tour, Russ, and we're going to take all our equipment with us. And
oh God,
we'll do filming whilst abroad when we're playing some Romanian team.
We'll just lose our jobs where we're doing it as well,
Yeah.
Who knows? We might go Patreon if we go Europe.
He's mentioned it now, see?
No way.
Oh, that's brilliant. Very good. Well done, the boys.
Fantastic. I mean, and right from the start, I mean, the whole game itself, it's not as if because I think there was a lot of concern after losing to Liverpool that we were going to get a bit of a pasting today. Yeah, and people were worried about that. Yet we came out and we gave them more to worry about than they did to us.
Totally.
So fantastic performance and what a debut. And someone did say earlier in the chat, poor Benrahma. He's so desperate to score his goal. Lingard comes on, he gets 2 in his debut.
There's I know that, but there's probably a part of Benrahma that's just gone, do you know what? I'll happily play with you every single week if we can perform like that.
You want to rephrase that somehow, mate?
Listen. Yeah, but listen, still, can you move your mic up to your mouth? Just get it up to your mouth a little bit closer, mate. Just a little bit over there.
Oh dear. Good point from that one. Five points. Top London club by 5 points.
Oh mate, what a season! Honestly, I mean, seriously, Russ. I think we saw. It's like Anton said. The change happened after lockdown, after Project Restart in the Liverpool game. We didn't win that game.
No, that was before.
Was that before?
That was before.
No, that was after lockdown.
No, Liverpool was before. With Souček when he got when he came off injured after 60 minutes.
Yeah,
it was the game. It was the game after City.
Okay.
Because I remember particularly because it was me, you, Alf, and Dan done the watch long for that one, and it was the first time we were saying the whole game Souček. Yeah. We were doing it.
And that's the thing. I think you've got to think. I haven't done the maths, but the amount of points we've got since the first restart of obviously from last season to now is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Would be intriguing to see where we would be. I mean, if we're fourth now, we did so well after Project Restart, didn't we? Yeah. So Moyes is. I mean, you got to hold your hand up to Moyes. Not many of us wanted him back.
No.
We thought it was a bit of a backward step in a way. I think we got carried away with the whole Project Pellegrini, didn't we? We thought he was going to bring us glory, didn't we?
Particularly when we started spending loads of money. It's very similar to be honest, how we felt with Liverpool the other day. It's like we didn't think. We almost was a little bit ahead of ourselves, I think, for the Liverpool game. We all thought we were going to turn them over. Yeah. We're not there. We are there. Liverpool were a better team, in my opinion, on that day. Klopp just basically out tactics us, to be honest. And I think, it's I think we got our sort of memories burnt a little bit by Pellegrini, thinking that was going to be the end. But no, it's all looking good at the moment.
But then
we've already got a song for Lingard. When the ball hits
the net, you can have a cheeky bet. That is Lingard. But Russ, it's funny. Like Moyes has changed our mindsets. He has changed our mindsets completely.
Yeah.
That's why when I went into the Liverpool game, I was trying to be respectful of the fact that they were the champions. I know they had a lot of injuries, but I did predict a win for West Ham, but it wasn't one of those like crazy wins that people were saying 3-1, etc. But Moyes has changed my opinion, because going into that game I would have been a little bit more negative normally, and that's why I was so disappointed, because I didn't see what I saw today. which
it's
was
true. It's true. It's true, and I think you're right. And I think we've had these. There's been 3 games where we've done that. So there's been Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man United. All 3 of those games were actually not the Man United game. Man United game was just because we couldn't score, but the Chelsea game, Liverpool game particularly, we showed we didn't play the way we had been playing. You know, when we played against City, we came out and we were, you know, we took the lead, and we played quite well against City. But I think with Chelsea, we had too much respect for them. Liverpool, we had too much respect for them. Our gaff.
Is that something that maybe is a block in Moyes' mind? He sees a team and he sees the name of the team rather than, well, what can we do against them? And it kind of makes him mentally want to change the way we play. Because we've done it against City, we've done it against Chelsea,
but we've done it against Brighton.
Well, the Brighton game was probably apart from the Newcastle game, I would say the Brighton game was probably our worst performance.
It was,
in the way we played.
But then, I'm as I said, I'm optimistic, Oggy, and so, you know, West Ham have already lost that game, that Brighton game, rather than get a point out of it.
Yeah, no, you're right, mate. You're right.
You know what I mean? I'm always, you know, it's like, and that's the thing. The mentality of the team is so different. And that's why when I interview people like Morley recently, it's a lot like that early '90s team. It's quite workmanlike, but there's a little bit. Obviously, we've got a bit more skill.
You know what? What a good point. Yeah. He's added some. It's not that he's added players to it. Well, Souček maybe, Sofal, etc. But he's added steel to the team, hasn't he? Whereas Pellegrini went out and just bought all the flair players, and he forgot that we needed to defend as well.
Yeah.
No, go on, mate.
I don't think something that Anton said about Nolan. I don't think he's any small part that he's not, you know, integral to that transformation. Because, and actually, we talked to Matt. I spoke to Matty today in terms of what he was like as a captain. He goes, but what he didn't see, Rush, he didn't see when he would tread on someone's toes, when he would do that, when he'd back into the cat, when he'd elbow the, you know, that's what he did, and he taught us all how to do that. And he is, and you can see it how, you know, we're always that sort of like a little bit nastier. We're physically dominating midfields now. Which
the thing is, though, we're not a nasty team.
No.
You know, we're not a nasty team, but we
red cards this season yet.
No red cards, still no penalties in our favour. But we're not. We don't need divers to. Hang on a minute. I don't know if you saw this one earlier, mate. We don't need people diving in order to win a game. Because we stand on our feet. There's a couple of times we should have had penalties. But, you know, Souček has been a rock in the middle of the park alongside Rice. Best central midfield
Yeah, definitely.
in the Premier League, or would you say there's better at the moment?
I think the only one. The only ones that really come to mind is the guys today, Lewis and McGinn. I thought Lewis and McGinn are a great pairing in the two. But I think as a two, I don't think there's anyone better in the Premier League. I really don't.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Absolutely agree. Where to next? Fulham on Friday. Fulham on Saturday. Sorry. You know,
got to be looking at 3 points then. As you know, and the Lingard train continues.
Will he start? Because I suggested that.
Yeah, come on. We should rewind back and see what you suggested.
I suggested that we will be resting Fornals and Bowen for the winnable game at the weekend.
Okay.
Because I had a doubt in my mind. I thought we were going to draw today. Yeah. You know, so but Moyes has got options, and I know everybody was moaning about we haven't bought a striker. You know, he had two. He's got his backup striker Yarmolenko, and he's got Odebeko, who he didn't use today. Didn't need to.
Yeah,
you know,
that's the thing. I think, as you said, what I like about our squad is one or two players. A player comes on and can just completely transform just change the team. You know, like as you said, it might bring on, I don't know, you know, like obviously today you brought on Bowen and then, you know, that type of thing, and is it Fornals, and you know, there's lots of options there, which means, you know, no one in that six, apart from obviously, you know, the two in centre midfield, they're none of them guaranteed a place. Really, and that's
there's competition.
A great position for us to be in. Great position. It's
and you know what? The good thing is these players that are in competition, they're kind of on par. You don't have a prima donna sitting there going, "I want to play, I want to play."
Yeah.
You know, they. Whereas I think when we did have the likes of Allaire and I was an Allaire fan, I was an Anderson fan.
Me too.
Look how much I know.
Yeah.
But those are the players that you would expect they'd start week in, week out. and maybe Moyes realised that they weren't the sort of players that would be happy sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
So he's moved them on, and he's got players. See, if Lingard sits on the bench for the next game, he's not going to moan, is he? Because he knows he's got their players good enough.
Yeah.
That should start.
Yeah.
And we haven't had that for a while, mate.
No.
I mean, it's.
No. but what I like is it's not necessarily like for like. So usually, you know, we might have a right wing and we bring on another right winger. So nothing really changes where they can take off. You know, you could take someone, put on Yarmolenko and play more sort of two central, and and they can move people around. They can move these. You know, Lingard can play basically anywhere across that middle, really. And to be honest, for a lot of the time today, he was almost as the front man, really, and Antonio was more out to the wings, chasing people down. So there's a lot of fluidity in the team. And I think it's a good time. And as you said, I think Lingard 2 goals. It couldn't be better for him. Because he's a bouncy character anyway. So he's going to be bouncing. He's going to be tweeting, TikToking, Instaing, and that's good because then that gets people sharing and stuff and keeps everyone going. We'll have a picture in a minute probably of Soufal with his arm round Souček. On Villa Park on his Instagram, like he's won a competition, and I love it. I just love it. It's an incredible buzz. I mean, you guys know. Look at the chat. The chat's going absolutely mental, and it's just there's a real nice vibe around West Ham at the moment amongst the fan base, and long may it continue.
I know. I don't want to tempt fate, Russ, but
I'm going to do it anyway.
I'm going to do it anyway.
I reckon 6th.
Okay.
I reckon 6th.
I'd take that with a little bit of disappointment at the moment.
I think,
but I would take that. I shouldn't. Because there are teams that have got games in hand over us who are below us and all that sort of stuff. But if we finish in the top 6 this season, that would be an amazing turnaround since this time last calendar year.
Yeah.
When we were fighting relegation. Unbelievable.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
It is,
European tour, here we come.
Indeed. But we would have won the cup as well. That's the thing. So it'd be 6th and we'd have won the cup. So.
Mate, we are winning the cup. Because this is what I want from Moyes against Man U. I want us to play like this against Man U rather than the way we played against Liverpool. Yeah. I don't want Moyes to give them the respect. I want Moyes to have a team in their face. Unfortunately, Lingard can't play against them, which is a shame.
No, it's not. In the flip side, that's good because then you need to know that he's going to be okay for the Sheffield United game on the Saturday. Do you know what I mean? So that's. I'm not really fussed about Lingard being cup tied because I think then it gives an opportunity for now.
Do you know what? Nail in the head there, Russ, as well, because it's got to. Do you know what? Lingard performing to that level tonight. Benrahma performing to that level tonight. They're going to be looking over their shoulders with Bowen and Fornals on the bench that are just wanting to come back on that park. They're going to have to raise their tempo. When you bring that tempo back into the club, like what Lingard's done tonight, it's going to raise the tempo of every other player.
Yeah, so, I mean, Matt's just said it there. He's got Lingard is an incredible energy around him. It's an energy which some people don't like and some people do. But as a team man, I think he's brilliant. I think and I think him and Deck will bounce off each other. And and obviously, I think losing Snodgrass was a huge blow for the team, not necessarily for the squad, for
because of the
11.
character.
The character, and as I said before, so him coming in is a real nice sort of piece of the puzzle back in. So. Long may it continue. Let's start the February win streak like we did in January, almost completely. It'd be good.
Wowzers, absolutely.
And then Europe, here we come.
Europe, here we come. So you're 20 past start for your.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's past now.
Oh, mate, does that mean we have to go on for another 5 minutes?
Well, no, you don't have to go on for another 5 minutes. You can just continue.
Well,
you can.
Well, what we do is we'll answer some questions in the chat. So Charlie's a Man United fan. Do you lads like Lingard? Yes.
Who?
Thank you, Charlie, for giving us Lingard. When you look at that, when you look at the way Charlie will probably know better, but the way some of the midfielders at Man United have struggled. All right, most of them have got form now, but isn't it surprising that Lingard didn't play a game for Man United in the league?
don't understand. I just don't understand it really.
I think there's obviously a lot of we all know we had a lot of personal problems. Over the last year, like really, really quite deep personal problems. I think something related to his mum, and without going too far into it and stuff like that. So that's definitely had an impact. And on top of that, I think he admitted as well, social media had a negative impact in his life for someone that's been quite, prominent with it. And I think he uses it a lot better than what he used to. So yeah, I think he's removed that. He's found a manager who has faith and wants to play him. And
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. And Matthew's saying here, one thing Lingard brings is energy. He runs between the lines. Being a Man United academy product, his touch is insane, and we saw that in abundance today. A lot of people were questioning why Lingard when we need a striker. I think tonight we've seen why.
yeah. Without a doubt. I mean, and I think sometimes, we think, and just saying, I think we think we know best. Just because we do.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. We're not at Villa Park, and so different day, everyone calls him. He's not. Everyone forgets about his time at Everton. I think everyone, his card's been marked with obviously United and Sociedad and Sunderland, but he was given a right shitter of thing at Man United.
Do you think this would have happened though if he'd have stayed the first time round?
Good question. I think he would have had another couple of seasons to build a team. So maybe yes.
I honestly think.
It's weird.
Do you think that the fact that he wasn't given the time? Do you think then at one point he would have been given the money that Pellegrini was given, and he would have been tempted to spend it?
No.
Do you know what I mean? No.
The thing is, Moyes would never know how to spend 100 million.
No. Yeah.
And
I don't think he'd want to spend 100 million, because I think the 100 million brings itself a certain type of player which doesn't fit in the Moyes mould. Everton, he didn't really have a bunch of superstars. He splashed out a bit of money on Andrew Johnson and various others, but he didn't buy, 40 million. Well, obviously different times then, but I don't think he's had that sort of. That's not his style. He's a team.
Look what he did at Man U. He didn't, he couldn't buy class players. He didn't know. I think he knew what he wanted Man U to do, but Man U kind of demand having the multi-million-pound player in the team, don't they? They kind of expect to go out and buy pay top money, whereas that doesn't fit in with Moyes' mantra.
No, it doesn't fit with our mantra really. To be perfectly honest, does it really? I mean, look at someone like Souček, and you look at someone like Bowen, and 17 million, 16 million pounds. You're thinking, God, that's a lot of money for a player. Whereas, United might spend 16 million pounds on a Brazilian 18-year-old or something. It's
exactly.
We're in different leagues. We are in different leagues when it comes to that.
Before everyone else disappears, we're coming on at 10:30 for a review. We actually are, so that's why we're not trying to do a review now. So do join us at 10:30 for a review, same channel, of course. And I'm just going to say hello to some of my Greek. You know what, Ross? I thought I was the only Cypriot that supported West Ham, the only Greek. There's loads of them. Look, hey, Stel, did you say from Anthos? Did you say Europe? Leave it out. It costs more than Everton to travel to Europe. Sullivan was complaining about travelling to Everton. There you go.
Yeah.
Another Greek. Nicholas.
Nicholas.
I mean, what is going on here? They must have all heard that I'm on this channel, so they.
That's what it is. That's what it is. You've got a niche. You need to do it. You need to do it. Yeah, do the West Ham Weekly. You have to do it on in Greek.
That would be hard, considering I can't speak very good Greek, mate. Scorers Club. Moyes always failed at top six sides. He plays too defensive and gives too much respect. From an there you go. That's an Everton fan saying that. He's always done it. And I remember we had the Everton fan on for our preview. Kind of said the same thing. Does he still always bring on subs really late? Does he still give too much respect to the top team?
Not anymore.
Well, no, not anymore. Not anymore. There you go.
But do you think that's because he's always got what Phelan and Nolan in his ear?
Probably.
It's always that feeling. The guy, he's always talking to him on his.
Yeah, he is
up there as well. There's this constant communication, and it seems like it's definitely a team effort rather than he makes the decisions.
Completely agree with you there, Russ. I do think the backroom staff have been so vital to, it's not just on Moyes' head, it's on, the moment that we brought Stuart Pearce in, the defence started to shore up, you can't take away the credit of all of them. The whole backroom staff has just been, have actually made West Ham turn a corner. Yeah. It's just now about keeping up. Right, I tell you what, Pam, we're coming on. Still, you keep your mouth shut during the review, and we'll get everyone on to watch Match of the Day at 10:45. All right?
What, you reckon we'll do a review in
15
minutes?
We can, mate.
There's no point. We
need to go live now. People are waiting for us, so we need to go.
We're going to have at least half an hour because they never show us first on Match of the Day anyway.
No,
so there you go.
Right.
Pam, you've got loads of time. All right, then we're gonna get off the chat here. Russ, it's always a pleasure, mate.
Russ, before you go, mate, you've got 30 seconds to plug. Go for it. 30 seconds to plug.
Miami's 11. We got a game show tomorrow night. Be fun.
Right, cool. And you've got Matt Jarvis coming up.
Matt Jarvis is coming on Saturday, and I watched the Trevor Morley one from today. It was good.
Right, brilliant, excellent, good man. Thank you for joining us, Russ.
Join us in about a minute for the review. Same channel, etc. Russ, always a pleasure to have you on. Thank you all for sticking with us for 3.5 bloody hours, almost as long as my show on a Sunday. See you later, all. See you in a minute.
Cheers, lads.
Bye bye.